Welcome, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ghostmet Gaming with me, Christopher, and we are back with World of Warcraft Classic here live on Twitch. And it is time once again for Band of Brothers of Dreadmist EU to take on Nax Ramus. Isn't that just beautiful? And I'm currently here with my warlock over in Swamp of Sorrows because I'm doing the fishing quest. Got to get up to 300. I have the Mr. Reed Mahi Mahi over here in the Dust of Wallow Marsh. I was about to say, no, this is Swamp of Sorrows. Wrong place. Dust of Wallow Marsh is where I'm going to deliver the the fishes when I'm done with them. So I think that I'm actually gonna hook up to Discord and see if people are soon ready to go.
Should be focused on the next week to get it done. I mean, we're not even sure we're gonna get Four Horsemen down today, but at least we're gonna get some good practice in. But we want people to have their frost resistance gear crafted by next Sunday, ideally. So we're ready. Yeah. Also, if you haven't picked up the ring quest, now is the time to do so.
I totally forgot about that.
All right.
That was stupid of me. Oh well.
Okay. Yeah, look for Ramaladni in the Nax and find out what happened to him. That's the one, right?
Yeah, you get the drop from random trash mobs.
To think a little there.
How is it? We ready?
Yeah, we can probably log in and start buffing.
Yeah, let's log in, boys.
Fantastic.
Let's do that. So yeah,
Okay,
last time we did 9 out of 15. So we are going to start with Lothab because you know
can meet that
on the
outside
Lothab
of
is just nice.
Play Quarter.
Catch me outside.
And then we have to do Gothic, and after that is the horrible experience of the Four Horsemen.
See how long before anyone kills the cat.
Yeah,
it's marked, so we can see it.
It's gonna be cool, but it's also
don't touch it; you'll activate the hard mode.
Completely horrible. but that is absolutely fine.
Yes, heroic mode activated.
So hopefully Lothab is going to be a one-hit kill. Because we don't want to lose
Mr. Bigglesworth, no!
There's everyone.
You can trade Medvi for water if you need.
In here. Going the wrong way for some reason.
Daily, Kuja, Bolby, Mondino, Spute, Pericles, Studicrous.
Yeah,
and
log in, boys.
Also,
come to Skull so we can buff.
Dreadnought helmet. It's sexy. Some buffed, but I'm gonna try and get it buffed at some point or another. We'll see.
Does the trash respawn in here? I can't remember, because if not, we can already pop shadow protection and such.
There's no trash.
Alright.
Sexy shoulders.
That's what I...
Yeah, I'm 3 out of 4. I really want the 6 piece. Definitely 4 piece because of the taunt hit. But
just wait so we can get buffed, boys. No need to run in.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, same.
Can you please try and hide it?
Kuja?
I wear it with pride.
Stop screaming, horrible.
Why are we in combat?
So yeah.
Yeah, it's because people were
Somebody
messing
slay
with
the
the
pussy.
No, they're messing with it.
It's Blood Rage, I guess.
It's dead now.
Where's Kuja?
I wanted to try something.
He's muted in Discord, not sure why. But we can start moving, just summon him there.
I want to try... No, never mind. 9,700. Also, yeah, this has 11 more stamina than I had before. That was also enchanted. I really need to do some group and get an idol somehow.
39 brave warriors plus Kuja set out on a quest. For epic raiding and loot.
Or as you say in Swedish, 10 små moppepojkar.
Exactly.
Exactly. It is nice running here when there's no mobs.
But why low tap with buffs instead of horsemen?
We have Gothic in the way, and we really want to kill, like, TPS really helps on low tap, because we need to kill it before 4.5 minutes.
And it really helps for the tank and the healers be having a well buff tank.
It went pretty great last time.
Yep.
Yep, we did indeed one-shot him with a whole bunch of world buffs, so that was good.
I'm so sick and tired of Kuja always being late for raids.
I think we have a lot of...
I didn't realize I had
healers
Discord
today.
muted. Lost track of time.
So we should be...
I'm almost there.
Should be good today.
Maybe time lost track of you.
Ooh. Poetic.
Yeah, you can pre-pod your shadow protections now. Everyone.
Sure thing.
And then nature if you're
Protection
meeting.
up.
Yeah.
I haven't bothered filling up my potions, by the way. I will do it tomorrow during the week. Need to fish more. Need to fish that stone scale eel and the rumsy rum. We have 18 for today.
A group staying like this?
I wonder
No.
if I can get
Yeah,
shaman today.
more or less, with a few exceptions.
It's too bad. So I really need that.
Alright, I'm getting something to drink before we start.
Fury.
Be right back, 30 seconds.
Run!
Mushroom boy. Mushroom boy, mushroom boy. I really want my shoulders. Also, I'm not showing the helmet because that looks just horrible. Once I get like... I'm thinking is when I get the shoulders and gloves. I mean, that's about when you can start, you know, changing over. I mean, sure, with the breastplate, obviously, then you're set, but
Anyone else
not
needs
like
the
this.
weak aura?
This is horrible.
I just saw a clip with a guy who imported a weak aura and automatically traded like a lot of shit to another guy standing next to him. So guys, don't take down these weak auras. You never know.
No, unless the guy on the website has changed it.
Alex shared a when we were
can do
pugging,
that.
he shared an auto loot add-on with me that I
Probably
didn't
won't
notice
need
that
that
it was
one.
not set properly up, so it would have auto looted all the splinters directly to him because it's a version of it.
So let's
But I noticed and changed it to Spluff.
pop my consumables here.
Just checking for shadow protection potions. Still need more people to get on that ship. Mostly everyone. It's probably just because of nature.
9,900, that's a very even number. That's
Pot
nice.
City.
I like seeing that. So, yeah. Can't really do much more than this, I guess. Oh yeah, we can do that as well, but gonna wait a little bit. Yeah, I'm actually gonna push 10,000 HP now, which is nice.
Rogues, you want to put on as much hit here as possible so you don't get crit capped, especially dagger rogues. So if you have spare hit gear with you, put it on.
Yeah, obviously, I'm lacking the DM tribute buffs. Don't bother with that. We'll probably at some time or at some point.
So are you gonna do like boots of Shadow Flame instead of Death Dealers?
No, because they also do hit, but I should have brought my 2-hit trinket. I would have done that if I remembered.
Yeah.
Okay, does all healers now have the weak aura? It should be Margaret assist me first.
I'm not sure I have the right one though, so then...
Yeah, I mean, it's only healers that really needs to see it.
I kind of both want and don't want to league plays. At least hit.
Send it out again in the...
Sure.
But 7 more defense, dodge, and block value. That's good. With
Can I get lead, by the way?
By the way, with the new head, where
Oh
am
yeah,
I?
sure, I got it.
Plus 96 right now.
Let's fix Master Loot as well. So.
Yeah, remove
getting
assist
to
from
where
all
you
and stuff.
kind of want to. Yeah, where is it that you want?
Do we have Dilligaf second?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, that's correct.
Classic.
And Mark is the last one.
Yeah, the only difference between last week is that Dr. Heal took Milf's place and Margaret took Dagsta, no, something like this. That's basically the only difference.
Who? Can we please name who's first and who's last?
Sunday first
and
and Mark
first.
last.
Crushing.
Wrong one then.
That is probably not classic. Felt like a retail. I think it's like 450.
Four group will be 4, 3, 2, 1. No, we did 8, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Glancing.
I can't get it to work. Oh, maybe I got it here.
Here we go.
So it's Dande, Dilly, Lille, Balby, Skrædder.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
The 440 defense rating to avoid
go
critical
Itakura,
hit
backstab
by
Blaine, Avaria,
63
Dr. Heal, Margaret.
mobs.
Yep.
It requires a full level 300 innate defense, in addition 140. I'm 44 away from
Alright.
I am obviously lacking.
Do you want me to do anything special? We heal in a row, or
We heal one by one, from top to bottom.
okay, like
I
always.
do have the
Okay.
some basic. I don't think that there's 44 defense that I can
And it's
get.
WAP that is main tank, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's more
Please
defense.
pre-hot me before combat start.
It's more
Well,
defense
remove
than
your
combat gears, but
intellect
still.
buff. Yeah,
I
crit
don't have an
chance.
intellect buff.
No, crit DMT.
Oh no, it's the first one that gets pushed off. So
Or remove that one. I'm not.
Get
problem
get
here.
to star, guys. Stack.
Right.
What is the official group order for the sports?
We did mages first. We do group 8, and then group 4, then group 3, then group 2.
yeah, remember Imp Joram for tank.
Alright, yeah, sure.
Place.
King Kill get inside. Bryle as well.
We'll move a little bit forward.
Let's sit down and drink.
Yeah, you can grab it after group 1.
Alright.
Or you can go with group 3 actually. Group 2 you go with group 2.
Okay,
Okay, we good?
I have to use Annihilers. Well, that's fine.
So ready check.
What did I do? Oh, that is actually offhand. Well, what did you know? Let's do
We
that.
pop up full boys for this.
Yeah.
Progression, we need to one-shot it, so everyone get your consumables up, or you will not receive loot.
I should have thought that
looks good.
Remorse was main hand, but it isn't. That's fine.
14.2k HP, feels right.
Dude. Very
Yeah,
nice.
14.2.
Nah, I
Okay.
still need
Do a full timer.
medication.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go boys, focus up.
It's ridiculous.
Oh shit,
Let's go.
sorry.
Well, let's see what we can do.
Get hots up, get hots up.
3, 2, 1.
Do we have druid hots on go up? Yeah, let's...
Chill guys, let me build red.
Sanders.
I'm healing.
Good job. Major spore.
Then they healed. Heal next.
Major spore.
We're basically just gonna
Lilla next.
wham.
Spawn number 2, that's group 4. Let's go. Spores up,
we
guys,
ready?
get it.
Lilla.
Everybody ready?
Bobby.
Killing it.
Next is group 3.
3 start moving.
The Vitos, you can move to group 3.
Start seeing a whole lot more damage.
Spreader, you're next.
One.
Yeah, I got it.
Go in, you're next.
Just stay over there, guys, to get the sport.
Need more heals,
Need
need more
Need
heals.
more heals.
Hurrah, back.
Get him up, get him up.
Ooh, that wasn't very close.
Back
Why is
lane.
this so freaking low?
Come on. In more than
It's about
this,
time
can't
if you
drop
haven't
this
healed,
close,
then you
and
need
just
to.
one crushing and I'm out.
Man, he's really pushing it. That is some
Warcraft, you're
damage.
next.
Holy hell, what did he do?
Okay, if you haven't gotten tall, we're going now.
Insane. Where are the other
Delay,
ranges?
you're next. You need to heal immediately.
Why is he taking more damage this time around?
Lily, you're next.
Not take this much damage.
Just 4.
Aren't like all healers screwed now?
Mages need a new spore after this.
You need to pop CD Squaba.
Yeah.
Hold me. Heal.
Oh, he is dead.
Dead.
What the hell happened?
Mages.
That is not good. I'm not gonna be able to do anything about this.
Who has it? Awkward has it.
Well,
I'm healing Awkward.
Heal on normal.
oh, I have it. Oh, screw it. I had it, but...
Did Oakville get it?
Well, that was...
Yeah, Orb is tanking.
Heal Awkward.
Lane, Avaria, Margaret, you can heal Orb.
I wonder. Come on, do damage. Do damage.
Get ready to pop second shadow protection.
Yeah.
Get ready to shield wall as well.
He did already.
Yeah, I did. I was dying.
Okay, perfect. You have last stand?
Yeah, I still have it.
This is
I
bad.
used it.
Use it.
I've died.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. He's doing more damage.
What's wrong?
Not enough heals.
It worked last time.
We running?
Oh shit!
We're probably not gonna be able to just zug this one.
Ilgua.
Even if it doesn't do... Nakuja has it though. How is he taking so much damage? Are we just being super unlucky at this point?
Don't
That is
explode
weird.
that on me.
That is so weird.
Yeah.
Our DPS are now dying. And
What happened compared to last week?
I don't know.
Evasion, so that's good. He can tank a little while until he dies.
Do we still try to force it? I don't know.
We can't, but I mean,
it's gonna chill out. I should have probably switched to shields to be honest, because since I didn't pick a spore, I did generate threats. So, oh well. Hey, you went to the bear form. Good job. Trying to do that. 1 million HP. No, that's not gonna work. So I guess we're running. Right? Yeah, let's just run. Okay, so that was the world buff run, or attempt.
did anyone see how the healers were? How many heals were available when I died?
No heals were available.
Okay, that's strange.
There was too far between the hills, I guess.
I think it took way less damage last time.
So many buffs. Gone in the blink of an eye.
I think Sommertid actually has had DMF buff.
The only thing I can see is that Lilla had really major overheal with a healing touch, but I don't know when it was cast.
Yeah, it was my second or third, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it was before or after Quapaz, I don't know.
Yeah, we go military, Brule. We go military.
The problem was after Guap died, a lot of healers were stacked up on the cooldown. So I think we got 4 or 5 people healing at the same time.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but I mean, it's understandable when it's Orc, he was in full DPS gear, then it's
of course.
Yeah.
kind of gotta spam heal. But yeah, it's doomed if the main tank dies unless he's really low, so you can just circ. But we'll go military now.
While there's still time.
Oh well. We tried. Lothar
If
is
we can find
difficult. Lothar is basically the
It's the
business
southwest
extra MS, I think.
entrance.
I've said that before. It's all about, you know, execution, really. Kind of like Four Horsemen. It's gonna be horrible, just horrible, horrible, horrible. I probably should have brought a bit of fire resistance gear now that I think about it. Maybe. Well, we'll see. Also, I have brought the Mark of the Dawn, but I'm obviously not going to use it just now. I'll wait till I am closer to the boss. Also, the reason why we always try to end with Vesuvius is because all of the mobs behind him actually doesn't spawn today, so we don't have to deal with all of that. We've only done it one time, and a lot of people died, so it's nice to avoid that. But yeah, that was fun. Fun, fun, fun. And I mean, as for Four Horsemen, I am dreading this encounter. Not because I don't necessarily understand. I think I understand it fine enough. I mean, my job is basically to take 3 marks. I don't know if I'm starting. Let's say that I start. Get 3 marks, run out. Wait for the other ones to get 3 marks, to run into the next boss, etc, etc. When the 2 difficult ones die, you move on to the other ones that don't bother with the one that does the chain beam thing. And that's just it. The thing I'm dreading is just being taunt resisted over and over and over again. That I don't look forward to, let's just say. So, but as I thought about,
There's a rune just left inside the room.
Thanks.
Good thing about being...
Take decisions when you get into military.
Good thing about being protection is obviously that I have improved taunt.
We had a few people with world buffs last week, but I still think we should change a few people to your side.
Okay, don't go too close to the balcony.
Yeah, don't ninja here.
I guess I'm going here. I did that before. I have... everyone has assist.
Blaine, you here? So, what do you think? We give you guys Mara and maybe another DPS?
Consort, maybe.
Yeah.
So take Mara and Consort, and then rest of the melee stays with me and Jante.
Yeah, that should probably be good.
I don't know if he wants everyone to be an assist, but just kindly letting me know. I mean, as long as I am. Okay, now I'm not. Put him on assist. Don't know.
Maybe Blaine got lost.
No, they forgot me.
Just summon him when he's inside.
Main assist. I thought Kuja was main assist. Oh well. There we go.
Okay, get Blaine buffed up, get consumables up, and then we kill this boss.
Should we try to kill the Death Knight in wave 8 instead of shackling it?
I think you should just go
Yes,
ahead.
I did forget about the raid fire on Lothab. Probably why we wiped. No raid fire. Now we have the rain fire. The raid fire. Oh, everything is gonna go perfectly. I wish you can actually place it like you can in Tail. We actually click on the ground for it's supposed to be. Can't do that here. I'll just randomly pops out. Like,
All right, then I will do. I will shackle on 11.
Det är de du väljer. Sorry.
And then we'll do Skredder on 13. Takura on 16. And then whoever is alive and available, just do it on 18.
Sounds good. Are you sure you're good with only Consor and Mara over there? You sure you don't want an extra? We quite a few people over here.
Should be fine.
Is Shadow over here now?
Warmed ourselves by the fire.
Should he?
That's fine.
No,
he can stay if he wants. I think we're good.
I was getting the buff, but
Okay.
Right, let's try not wipe on this boss.
Are the healers balanced? It's
Yeah,
6 on your side, right? 6 on ours, yeah.
It's drinky.
I see people use consumables, boys. We're going for kill. We know what to do here, so there's no practice. We'll go light on it in the beginning on Four Horsemen, of course, since we gotta practice. But let's just focus on getting this guy down fast, so we have as much time to learn.
Right, are we ready?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
I'll
let's hope for a clean kill this time.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, healers move a bit further back. You're standing where the melee should be standing. Melee don't go any further than this bone pile where I'm jumping on now. Go up.
They actually deal damage.
Use intercept, stuns, trainees, disarm, death knights, drag them away from the raid. Don't stand so you can get cleaved. You know the deal. Stun, disarm, everything you can. That's it.
Right. Up. Oops. My bad. Oh, come on.
Blood rage on cooldown. Intercept this one.
The camera angle incorrectly there, that's why he was able to.
Melee, help out yourself with bandages and such.
Battle shield block there, but that's fine.
Let's do the intercept in this one.
That should be good. Yeah, obviously the start here.
Death Knights now?
Not non-hectic.
Jante, I'll take the horses if you no, the riders if you take the horses. Just slap on the shield when you tank them, they can hurt it.
I think that is this. What's no? This is probably.
Get the one in the healers group.
Oh, give him a sec. Give him a sec.
Get him.
Then we just send
both Death Knights now. We're not gonna be shackling the right side.
Are you okay in melee side?
Yep. And we're
Okay.
fine. Just
Okay.
give us all you got.
That was the wrong one.
That's what she said.
One over there. That's.
Are you getting a
fine, I
trainee
think.
and a Death Knight?
Nice.
Okay, we got
Rider.
Rider.
Let's deal with that one. I will
Have to pick up the trainees.
look at this one.
Just give him one
sheep.
hit. You got
Shackling
Rider
now.
coming. Give him time to deal with the Rider, and then we nuke these trainees. We have a Death Knight as well. Okay, you got trainees. 3 trainees
Taking
incoming
out
and a
rider,
Death Knight.
guarding rider. Okay.
3 trainees.
Kill
and a
the
Death
rider,
Knight.
then switch to
Rider.
trainees after.
Only me and Chris on trainees.
With 13 now.
Chill
ready
on the
to shackle?
trainees.
Disarm.
Yeah, got it.
Don't
Okay, you
stand
got
in front of him, guys. Come on,
Rider
stand
and
behind him.
trainees incoming.
No one stands in front of the Death Knights.
To
We're not shackling this
Sheep
one.
incoming trainees.
Death Knights
this
incoming.
one.
Okay. Picking up rider. Kill the rider first. Move them separate. Yeah, good. Okay.
Wait, yeah, we can
Rider live.
get the
16
rider.
now. Akura.
The next riders that spawn, we're gonna kill. Not riders, trainees.
Okay, kill the Death Knights.
We got
Also
rider
some-
incoming. Rider goes
No.
incoming on that side.
You got me in the back.
Now we kill the Death Knight. Now we kill the Death Knight.
We're good. We're good.
Yeah,
Press
kill
on.
the Death Knight. Yeah,
Oh,
we have a
what the heck?
shit ton of trainees here.
Remember to reshackle.
Working on it, Chris.
No,
Help
chill,
out.
chill on the trainees. Chill on the trainees.
Reshackle. Skirter.
Now you can go. Now you can go. We need to give them some intervals.
Rider.
There is a Death Knight here.
Yeah,
Rider.
you need to hit it and not let it pass into the whiz load.
Oh, screw it. Screw it. Let's take it over here.
Yeah, you need to move, guys. If a Death Knight is standing on your ass, you need to move. Big
Chill a bit. Chill a bit. We have space here. We have space here.
Use
Just let them.
bandages.
Let them stabilize. Let them stabilize.
We're good. We're good. We're good.
Okay, kill Death Knight. Kill Death Knight. Now trainees. Trainees. Nuke them. And nuke the sheep ones as well.
Phase 2 soon. Be ready, Kuja.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Look at
Console
that.
got in my position and get ready to pick up the stragglers.
Got one now.
The backstab.
Oh, fuck. Combat risk backstab. We have any? I'll do it afterwards. It's fine.
Trainee in the... come on, guys. Trainee.
Chill here.
It's the DPS job, not the tanks, to take up the trainees.
You're gonna get Gothic soon.
It's fine.
Let's take this one out myself.
Okay, combat risk and backstab.
Reshackle.
Another trainee coming.
He ran into you guys again. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
He's
the
in
ignite
your
threat.
side.
Sick threat, Kuja.
Keep me up. Unfortunately, it wasn't me. It was Midway. Oh, now it's.
Chill mages, chill mages.
Yeah, don't do this again, please.
He double resisted.
Reshackle.
Taunted thorn.
Taunted thorn.
Let the ignite drop.
We gotta control.
Gate should be open. He's at 50%. What?
It's 30.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
at
not
30.
bad.
Oh,
well.
reshackle.
Oh, it.
Well, this should be fine.
Yeah, I'm dead. Someone needs to shackle star. Shackle
It's
star
open.
someone.
It's open.
Kill. Just
kill.
kill. Priest focus
Oh,
on...
sorry.
Purple's loose. Purple's loose.
Sort of
Yeah,
clean.
I'll get him. I'll get him.
Tank pick up.
Sort of clean.
Well done.
Sorry.
Done. Pick up the last Death Knights.
Polar
Yeah,
Not
kill
the
them.
one shacked. Remember, everyone move to living
guys.
side now, because they're gonna spawn on dead side. So just stand over here so we can pick them up.
They're
nice
gonna
and
be
clean.
kitted out. We got
Careful,
so
Blaine.
much Priest Mage Warlock stuff. It's
Okay,
ridiculous.
to purple, then we do
Oh,
the
that's
ones
pretty
coming
good,
through.
that's nice.
Not before we've had our fun.
Okay, we can do this one.
Let them come. We shall grind their bones to dust.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Stay alive
Four
long
Horsemen.
enough for me to introduce myself.
Perhaps they will come to their senses.
I wonder
and run
who
away
I
as fast as they
will
can.
Sorry, Kuja, my bad.
tag.
My bad.
I would assume that Guap and Kuja will take Cortaz
Just keep
and
them stunned so they don't
Morgul,
leave, guys.
Me and Jopti on Blamo and Zilek. I guess.
Okay, get the dead up and let's move on.
Yeah, get me up. Get me up. Boring loot though. I don't know if Gothic. I mean, the Sabatons, those are. I mean, I'd switch block value for dodge, which isn't superb. But I mean, the fire resistance that I have on my Sabatos of Wrath, that's not really, you know, super cool. Oh well. Took one more death there. That's a little bit annoying.
Is core prior not a core item, of course. That's Cooch.
Cooch.
But why are you rolling on that, Kuja? You're not gonna be in on.
Yeah.
To who?
I just want to Shaylee, I guess. Second highest.
So seems like
He's probably not going to be there as well.
Standard trash here. I'm gonna use consumables for this.
Okay, picking up.
So this is just more mobs of what we've already fought. I don't think there's any new mobs here.
Thank God. This trash is super easy. Oh,
Don't
watch
do
on the
double
right side.
pull
No, we
don't
get
do double pull here. Why are we moving in?
We did.
Kill the casters first.
Yeah, kill the
leave
casters. We
goons.
got.
They just full focus on casters. Full focus on casters.
Skull.
Don't run it out, Quappa. There's more ghouls on that side.
I know. Just
get him.
Here. New skull.
Get skull. Get our X over here.
Go.
DPS split up now.
Stun it. Stun it. Don't use wall stomp on these in general. It's not worth it.
Good job. Let's just take these ones.
No, we can skip.
What's a raid about some?
So here is more gargoyles, but we're pulling down, and it's 2 packs as well. It should be 2 packs. Yeah, it is.
Should we do the ones behind us? Oh, they don't path over yet. Fine.
No.
Pull them up here and then do the normal eat thing.
Ooh, I need foodstuffs.
We have a patrol down there. Do they path up here?
Not sure. If
Yeah,
they
I think
patrol,
they do.
they probably
Move
do,
back.
yes.
Move back. Just move back and move totems.
Keep resummoning totem shamans, that's all you need to do. Move back, resummon totems. Move more back.
Dr. Heal, Dr. Heal, you need to go for it.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Okay, it's pulled.
People
Focus up, boys.
Nuke the gargoyles still.
Got 6 stacks.
Yeah, it's
No, we're clapped.
Wake up, boys. We
that
can't
was
die to
really
shit like that, please.
That was silly.
Incredible.
Oh, actually, do we have to run? We're running. Yeah, Naxxramas, you kinda need to be on your tippy toes for this. You can't just chill out.
Do we run?
It's not MC. It's not MC. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of running in this episode, or episode I just said, this live. But this is the classic experience TM that everyone just loves so much. It is so endearing to us all. Yeah. Say what you will about the about retail, but some things are just better. Like the fact that if you die, you spawn at the entrance of the instance instead of this crap. This is obviously one of the better ones because you're not super far away, like Molten Core. Am I right?
What?
For everything.
I didn't touch the cap.
Oh well.
It's not only a cat, it's also rats.
Good call on me there for not
Killed many
using, using consumables. Because that would have been a waste. Well, we have this little lovely run as well now. I wonder how many weeks it's gonna take for me to be exalted. Started out at like middle on honors. I've done the entirety. I was about to say the entirety of Revered. Obviously not. I am on Revered. Revered is what I am on. Maybe like 2 months or so, and then I'm gonna be exalted. Because I have been slacking off and haven't really been bothering with all of that.
Should I try to be more harsh for once with everyone?
How?
Maybe shout? I don't know.
Don't do it.
I mean, it was called
Yes,
4 times at
Yeah,
least.
yeah.
So
It was like people are just not listening.
It's whatever. We reset. Just don't let it happen again.
We didn't have any buffs anyway.
Only
we had
we
some,
did have consumes for worth hundreds of gold. Yes.
Yeah, but there's no point in popping them now until we reach the boss.
Not
anyway.
everyone died on boss, Dandy.
What? How did you survive Loathab?
I mean, consumes after Gothic.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Shut up. Jesus.
Boom. Dead rat.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing we want to do some dry runs in Four Horsemen at the start, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let's not dry run the trash first.
Well, someone didn't.
Why not? We have already done it once.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going swimmingly.
He's just chilling.
But these were totems that pulled them.
No.
I don't know.
No.
It was 2 body pulls. It doesn't matter.
Trade med for food, if you need.
That's good call. Yes, please. I would like some foodstuffs. Gimme. 10, that's so cheap of him. You're free.
The first kill goes to me. Anyone care to wager?
Shut up.
No. Shut up. Screw you.
Thank you. Okay. You can move in.
Group
So
3 is
many corpses.
missing. Group 3 is missing stamina.
Oh, hey.
Look at these skeletons.
There's a bloodbath here. Oh.
Wonder what happened here.
It's just part of the decoration.
Yeah, I mean, it's an undead citadel.
Sure, a lot of floor specters.
Must be another guild.
They're hiding in the corner right here. Fuckers. It's pulling. We're pulling.
Are you double viewing?
Get them up here. Full new gun skull.
Yeah, we really like the first bonus on Red Dot. To get the +5 hit on taunts. And then the +5 hit on everything else. This means that I don't have to have hit gear as much as I have right now. Which is just gonna be lovely. Because obviously that is a trade-off. I have hit on my leggings, but as I move it out, take it away, I'm gonna get the 6 bonus, which is 5 extra hit on Soldier Armor, Heroic Strike, Revenge, and Shield Slam, sort of the important ones that I have. So that's five hit items that I can remove. So I can, you know, for example, finally remove Don Julio's band. I don't need that one anymore. I can remove my Sartor's bow. I don't really have anything to replace it with right now, but at least I can. So yeah, there's some good points in...
Did we kill the patrol, or is it still out there?
No, it's still alive.
It's still out there.
Let's go.
We should always try to drag these on top of each other.
Okay. Will do next time.
Further back, further back.
Oh, come on. This is, yeah, that is why I won't plus it. That is why I won't plus it. It's impressive. Oh.
What's happening? What upgrade?
You got some very nice boots of the owl.
Oh,
Anyone else lagging?
I had some spikes before, yeah.
I just lagged now, like everything froze for a couple of seconds.
Yeah, same.
Do you have an NVIDIA GPU?
Yeah. Yep. No, it wasn't like the game was not. It's not frame drops. It's like the connection. Like someone pulled a plug.
My connection is super tidy.
It's your ISP that sucks.
It's just so randomly that it lags.
Yeah, the patrol is slowly moving back up here.
Crypto likes repair costs.
I think we have a new floor manager today.
Yeah.
How is it possible?
He just got like 100% zero. Like he paper armor or something. I don't know. Or the mobs
Did
just decide to
Pericles
crit him every.
Leather daddy.
Get ready for the patrol.
So what is skull here?
the casters, right?
The big guy has the stacking thing.
Move out of the flame strike, guys. Can take it off you if you want, bro.
Oh no, it's fine.
So is that
Oh,
it?
baby.
We're here?
Yeah. Four Horsemen.
So we can actually do dry rounds out here in the room. Oh, I think we have another patrol incoming.
That's a good idea, actually.
Because
Stay
in
somewhat-
general, it's not the fighting thing that people need to practice on. It's the running on the marks. In this room, kind of approximates how it looks inside.
So we're gonna be doing like practice runs here, just running around, and that's kind of cool.
Or Paul, can you take, or Jancy take skull? Not a good idea.
We should have took Star away from the raid.
It is away from the raid.
Yeah,
raid
but
is-
all melee should reset stacks before running in.
Ah, yes, I
Get coiled.
He ran it to me, the bastard.
So do we want to practice it out here?
Yeah, we just need to kill these acolytes on the other side. Otherwise, we can't use the corners.
Yeah. Do it.
Come here.
Get to LOS. Yeah.
They actually run after you. Oops. Managed to open up something weird there.
Easier to take him out here instead of in the room. I mean, in regards to running around.
I'm not sure if we can use the corner without pulling those the dogs and stuff.
Should be fine.
Yeah, probably. I mean,
I'll check.
Doesn't matter what I...
I mean, you can use the corners, but can you run from one corner to the other?
Let's check when the Gowl pack is. It's not gonna be double pull. Okay, let's see.
But we're not supposed to run from one corner to another, are we?
Yeah, that works. You can do that. Just don't cross the threshold, I guess, and you're fine. Okay, so I hope everyone has watched the video that we posted about this boss. It's not the best tactic video, but it explains it good enough. Basically, we will be using 8 tanks, and what we have assigned is Guapa starting on High Lord and Kuja starting on Thane. And we have Janti replacing as first replacement on Thane, and Thoran as the first replacement on High Lord. And then obviously Guapa goes Thane, Kuja goes High Lord. And then you just rotate in a triangle.
If we're taking that video.
Basically, on the 12th mark, you should be returned to where you were before. On the other side of the room, we have... so what will be this corner? We have Orgbowl starting. And on this side, it's Priggle starting, right? Or am I misremembering?
No, that's true.
Yeah. And on this side, we have Pericles as backup, or as a second tank, first replacement. And this...
Stand at your side so we know you understand.
How is Pericles dead? What?
He was too excited.
Yeah.
And
on the other side, we have... who was it? Crypto, right?
I think I'm here.
Yes.
I need to check
really
the image that we have made. To be honest, we should just post that image.
Yeah, I will.
Do that.
Yeah, so draw it in exhaust straight tools and share it with a click.
Post it. No, I was actually on the wrong place.
Yeah, so it's Orgbowl and Pericles, Priggle and Crypto. So and Crypto starts. That's how
Remember to equip that Pericles thing, and if you don't have it, really try to get it, guys, during the next few weeks, because we really need it.
I'm just gonna stand here. Because Kuya is over there. No, I'm right. Right? Wait, what? I think that we are...
So Pericles is first off tank on this side. Over there.
Weirdly.
And we have Priggle on this side.
There. Okay, I'm supposed to be here.
And that works the same way. After 3 marks, you run. So the third mark goes out, and then you run in, taunt, and then the other tank goes back to the safe spot in the middle. And then you wait 3 marks, and then you switch to the other boss, and then you do 3 marks on that boss. Your next tank comes in, taunts it off you, you run back to the middle, and then you just bounce back and forth in a triangle. But you should always wait 3 times in the middle. There should always be 2, so you're swapping sides continuously. And it works the same way for tanks on both sides, so it's not that difficult. Tanks just run back and forth every 3 marks. And alternating sides. So every 12 mark you should be back at where you were before.
Were you?
And healers, what we're gonna... and DPS does the same thing. We're splitting the DPS into 4 groups. And it's basically always gonna be a set of DPS on each tank until Thane and High Lord is dead. Especially until Thane is dead.
Going after him.
So Thane has the most leaf... Yeah. Speaking of him, he has the most dangerous ability. He has a meteor, the same one that exists in AK-40, where you need to share the damage. And what that means is that DPS needs to stand on top of the tank, otherwise the tank will get 1 shot. And when you're running out of Thane, you always need to wait for a meteor to be cast. So you're not split up and only half of the group gets hit by the meteor. So where Guapa is will be where Thane will be. So if you're running with Guapa, you always need to be on top of Guapa. If you're running on top of Kuja, you always need to be on top of Kuja, especially when running into Thane. And you always need to wait for the meteor to hit before running out. So when you see the third mark out, don't immediately run. Wait for the meteor to hit and then immediately run. You might get hit by a fourth mark while moving out. If you're low on health, you will need to pop a greater shadow protection, otherwise you will probably die. It does a lot of damage. Okay, healers will be in groups of 3 in each corner, and will be every set of healers will be rotating clockwise around the room, every 1 mark. So there will be a 1 healer, a 2 healer, and a 3 healer in every corner. And what that means is that when mark 1 hits, every healer that has a 1 will move 1 step counterclockwise. When mark number 2 goes out, all healers with 2 assigned to them will move, and then all healers with 3 will move when the third mark hits. And then you just run. What will happen then is that as soon as you have 3 marks, you swap, because then you're back to the 4th mark, for example. Then the first group moves again. So you move every 3rd mark as a healer as well. It's a little different right in the beginning. So I will post the healing assignments. And it looks like this. And if you're first in the group, or first in the list, that means you have your number 1. If you're second, that means you're number 2. If you're third, it means you have 3rd mark. And you just move whenever you have 3 marks. You move counterclockwise. Okay?
Yeah.
So everyone get to your positions. We just group up in front of or on top of the person we're supposed to be at.
DPS, you can stay in the middle for now, right?
No, DPS should be on top of the boss they're supposed to be damaging. Like, let's
what
say...
are the assignments for the melee DPS?
Right, we haven't done them.
No, exactly. So we were talking about the nuke, just a full nuke on the first one, right? But that was with world buffs.
Yes, that's if we want to go the kill Thane fast strategy. But since we said we didn't want to do it, we wanted to do this the proper way. We're gonna split the all DPS into 4.
Yeah.
And that probably means it's easier if we just reassign, so we have healers in every group. Or healers as one group.
Jante is going to Kuja's side and Thorin is going to my side. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but I think you and me, in terms of the picture, we should swap like we have right now.
Sorry, where did you post the picture? Is it the...
It's in general raid.
Yeah. Yep, and then me and Kuja swap.
Yeah, we just need to assign DPS. Have we made better groups?
I'm on it. We need range it in each, right?
They don't need to be exactly the same sizes. It's just important that there's 4 distinct groups.
Also remember tanks, when you run in to the middle part, so you tank your boss, then you go to the middle, then just target the other main tank. As soon as he gets the 3rd mark, you run in, not before that.
So there should only be 1 tank in each group. There's no point, because then you can take all the groups in that group with the tank.
Didn't really understand what that was about, but whatever.
Yeah, it should. Wait, we need to switch. We should have ideally Thorin in the same group as me and Kuja in the same group of Jante with the shaman, so we have 100% uptime on the fire resistance totem.
Yeah, but Thorin will be going.
But you can just go into the room and pre-drop it.
Yeah, but it's only affecting party members.
Yes. But
Yeah. But I'm just saying, Jante, Thorin, and Kuja and me should all be not in the same group, but in 2 different groups. So if I swap, okay, they're good. Yeah, looks good.
Okay, so we have group 5, 7, 4, and 2 then that are gonna be DPS groups, if I understand it correctly. And then there are some stragglers that we're gonna have to assign into those groups, right?
Yeah, but we should be more heavy on. So you would have 2 on the frontal bosses, and 2 that are waiting. And they would swap, right?
Yes.
And then we have some stragglers.
There needs to be one group on top of the tanks always.
Yeah.
Yeah, in terms of for healers, not healers and range DPS, you need to make sure you max range when you're going for.
I don't have a mark anymore.
Thane. Yeah, the Thane does the holy chain thing.
That's
if you stand.
Thane does the
it's Celiac, sorry. Yeah. So stand max range when you're DPSing or healing, because if you get chain cleaved by the heal, then we all dead. It's the same function as Cthulhu, more or less. So
3, 4,
make
5,
sure
6.
max range when you're at that corner, and that would be.
Looks like we're missing.
Healers are moving
Jant doesn't have
clockwise.
one. Jant did not have one.
Okay, so we'll do group 2, 4, 5, and 7 are gonna be the DPS groups. If you're not in that and you're still DPS, like Spluff, Mondino, just pick a group and stick with that. Preferably group 2, since that also has a healer.
Nope.
Okay.
So which tank? So then, which tank do they belong to?
So we can do group 2 for Guapa, group 4 for Kuja, group 5 and the 7 are replacement groups. So they start in the middle, and then we do group 5 goes Thane, and then group 7 goes High Lord, and then you just rotate as you normally do. So 5 would be on Janti and 7 would be on Thoran. Make sense?
And the DPS just like say group 4 now just follows Kuja and attacks whatever
you can follow the marks. All the tanks are marked.
Yeah.
So group 4 just follow Kuja, and when you're running into Thane, you be stacked on top, and then when you're on top of the tank, you need to be close. Probably not in front. They probably cleave or some shit. The bosses anyway can be disarmed. So if you're low in health, disarm and last stand or whatever.
Basically, you should disarm them anytime you can, and the same goes for DPS warriors. If you have it off CD and it's not on the boss, you switch to defensive and use it every time. This minimizes the damage to the tanks quite a bit. So every time it's off cooldown, use it.
Okay, so let's stand correctly and let's try the rotation.
Guapa and Kuja are in the wrong position, according to the image.
Yeah, but we swapped.
The entrance is.
Yeah, we swapped.
Okay, you're actually swapping.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so healers can get into positions. Looks like they are. DPS looks like they're in positions.
Group 2 come to Guap.
There's no DPS on top of Guapa, so that's not correct. Whoever is assigned to Guapa should be on top of Guapa on the group 1 and group 2. That includes ranged DPS. Like even ranged should be on top of Guapa. Everyone needs to split the meteor.
Group 1 and group 2.
Group 2 should be on top of Guapa.
It's Pryl and Pericles.
We have Pryl as well, okay.
We should actually swap that.
Yeah, that should be Mondino in group 2 then.
This is gonna suck. No. One shot kill, no problem.
Just to be sure, it's Pryl who had.
So Cowslaw is not in the correct position.
I just swapped his group, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just look at your groups again, guys.
It is in death that we are truly tested.
As well, you should be on top of.
Really, you're taking over for Crypto.
What? Okay, you two have swapped now again, or?
No, I'm
no,
just
he's
handing
traded.
off something to Kucha. Who is taking over for me in the front? That should be Thorin, right?
No, Jancy.
No.
What?
We swapped positions. Thorin and Jancy didn't.
Okay, that's fine too. So you swap with Kucha then Thorin.
Yep. Well, this is
That's why
gonna
we're
go
in the
well.
same group.
Is King Kale supposed to be in group 4? Because in that case, he's supposed to be on top of Kuja.
Come on, guys, focus up. We want to do this correct. I mean, we might as well try it out here instead of just going and wiping. So let's all focus up, get it done, and we can move in and try the boss soon enough. But this requires everyone to pay attention now and get on their shit. Okay.
So we should swap in Skygge instead of Orgbull.
Yeah.
Aren't they supposed to be healers here? Or are they supposed to be in here?
Question regarding Zelyek.
Yeah.
Tanks wait just like with the meteor when doing the swap. So like wait for the chain lightning to go off and then run in?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I don't think it will kill you right off if you just bounce it to yourself. But if it bounces, if it casts it on you and then you somehow chain it into the raid,
listen,
you will die.
You don't go in if you're melee DPS on that boss.
Melee DPS never go in, but when you tank swap, you should probably be careful so you're running in from the side or something.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm not used to Pryle being tank.
Yeah. So you never risk. So when DPS does damage on Celiac, you really need to be careful so it doesn't bounce to you, into the mages, and then into the rest of the raid, because then it's a insta kill.
I think you should probably face. You should be facing the wall, right? So he's in the corner.
Yeah, you need to be like way into the wall. Just be careful that you're not LOSing someone by mistake if you're moving. But yeah, the mobs needs to be tanked into the wall, because the area is 60 yards around them where they apply the mark. So the only safe spot is like at the stairs on their platform.
Also, DPS, remember, when you're DPSing on Thane, that goes for casters as well. You need to stack up on the tank so we don't get meteored and just insta-clap. Same goes for when you're leaving the tank position.
Everyone needs to leave at the same time.
Exactly.
At the same time. That's why you need to stack on top of the tank until Thane is dead. Once Thane is dead, then it doesn't really matter. The only thing that's important then is that you move out once you reach 3 stacks.
Yeah, let's try this. I still see some people in the middle. In the rest group in the middle, waiting to go in on mark number 3. There's a lot of people in group 7 that are incorrectly placed on top of Kuja. Should be group 7 should be in the middle, and group 5 should be in the middle. Okay. Looks good. Let's try it. Did someone call marks out?
Yeah, first mark going out now.
Do raid warning, so it does the kajunk sound. Yeah, move clockwise, healers.
How many healers that move?
That didn't. What is he doing?
Okay, tanks get ready.
Okay.
And now.
No, you don't run before the other tank is there.
You need to stay there until the tank taunts.
Yeah, all of you need to stay, and then the tank taunts, and then you run away.
Okay.
Okay. After this, we should freeze and check the status, so everything is okay.
Move.
So wait until everyone is in position. Okay. Is everyone finished moving now? This should be a 4. Let's check positions.
Need to move.
Nah, should move.
No, we're good.
Group 7 is still in the rest spot. That's not correct. You should be on top of Kuja. And Kuja hasn't moved. Why hasn't Kuja moved?
No.
We're on Mark 4.
No, we're good. This is how it's supposed to be.
We're not Mark 6, we're Mark 4.
Kuja didn't start tanking, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
He rotated out at 3. He rotates in at
sorry.
6.
Group 7 was in on Kuja, or?
No. Group 7 moves in with Thorin. That's why they're here. They should be here, at least.
Because I'm clicking group. I think there's been some confusion here. Maybe it was my fault.
So 5 and 7 started in, and they rotated out at Mark 3, and they
5 and 7 started in, not out.
No. 7. Listen. 7 started out. 2 and 4 is starting in. 2 is starting on Guapa. 4 is starting on Kuja. When the third mark applies, the tank moves in to switch targets. Then Group 7 and is it Group 5? I guess it's Group 5. So let's say Group 5 goes with Guap and Group 7 goes with Kuja. This is how you do it. Okay?
Okay, so 5 and 7 should now be in. And 2 and 4 should now be out.
And in means with the boss, just so we're...
Yes, and out means in the middle.
Okay.
Out means safe. This should be...
Let's do a retake then.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody to initial.
Go to initial positions, where you should be at the start.
Okay, let's do it fast. Medina, are you ready with the marks?
Such a clusterfuck.
Yes. Okay, let's go.
It's fun.
Healers move.
What was he doing? He found a different boss.
Good.
Hello, Kuja. Wait for Guapa.
Okay, everybody stop up after this. Let's just check.
No, I'm supposed to be here.
You guys are standing on Kuj now. You're all dead, right?
No, everyone should stack on this in this corner on this boss. Everyone should stack. Range it.
Everyone
Healers.
needs
Everyone.
to stack when you are in the top.
Who has the Holy Wrath guy then?
That's
blue. That's where Prigla is now. So when you run in there, you need to be really spaced out.
Spaced out and max range.
But that's DPS never goes. So on where blue is now, that guy has this chain thing exactly like the first boss in Sul'Gurub or Cthulhu. It's the
I-beam.
I-beam that does increase damage the more it hits. So you need to be spaced out when doing damage there. You need to make sure that you are not like close to anyone really. Be very careful.
This group
and where moon is, there's void zone, so you only need to be careful underneath your feet. If black stuff spawns, you need to move as soon as possible, otherwise you will insta kill. It does 3000 damage per second.
It looks right? Because group 5 is in the middle and group 7 is in the middle. So we're gonna take up further on.
7 mark, move.
Yeah, looks really good, guys.
How's the pace? Okay. Is this expected pace of it? Or is it
12 seconds.
It's 12 seconds in between, so it doesn't go that fast.
Okay.
Once tanking in the back, when you're tanking this corner where Ogwal is now, you should run on this right side if you're coming from here.
Yeah, you
Just to be
need to hug.
sure
You
that
never go close to the healers, and the healers should also be a little bit spread out because otherwise they will get clapped as well.
And just don't run across the platform like this.
Yeah, you
Okay.
don't want to run into people, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's give the guys in the back. So let's pretend we killed the guys in the front. Let's give the guys in the back and everyone a chance to know what's up in the back, basically.
So when Skull is down, what do we do then?
Move to
Go
the
to
middle.
X.
Move to the middle. But if X is not dead yet, or do they die at the same time?
It's Skull and then X.
You listen. You move to the middle no matter what, because you will still have the mark from them. So you need to clear it, anyways.
Yeah. So here's how it goes. We first need to kill Thane and High Lord. Those are the two most dangerous. So,
Skull and X.
Yeah, we're Skull and X is now. So as soon as those two are dead, this fight is pretty easy as long as not too many people die or you fuck up on the chain lightning thing.
But that's what I'm asking. So you basically treat a middle as a corner when one is dead. In terms of rotation, that means that you stay there
yes.
for
two. So what will happen when Thane and High Lord is dead? You need to clear marks. You just go to the middle and just bandage and just chill. There's nothing you really can do because you can't go faster than the marks are cleared off. So ranged has the advantage in this that they can do DPS on both Celiac and on Blamo, because melee can't go in on Celiac. So ranged should after Thane is dead, for example, and High Lord is still up, you should rotate over to Celiac and do damage on Celiac and then go back to High Lord. So you ranged prioritize doing damage to Celiac, and melee should obviously go to Blamo because they can't do damage to anyone else. But the prio is to get Thane and High Lord down, because those are most dangerous.
Okay. So
also, one sec. Warlocks, you can go in straight off the bat. If you're starting in the middle, you can, as soon as the tanks have the other two bosses in position, you can dot them up full dots on the guys in the back without any issues, as long as you're in the middle position. But don't do it if you're stressed out or anything like that. But it's you can do it without any issues.
Yeah.
All right, I think we should give it a go.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so we can run in here, but don't run too far. Like, you stick to the corner or stick to the edges. If you run in, like, up here, like, really far away from them, they will pull. But the initial pull here is a bit tricky. I think we should do the normal, the run in, face them, and then drag them out to the corner strategy instead of pulling them up. Yeah, we ninja pulled.
Oh shit! Run out.
So as you can see, really large. You want to run away from the door as well because the marks are gonna go out in a few seconds. And the meteors.
Good luck and have fun.
Let's see if the meteors can hit
there's the meteors.
Die next to the doors, guys, so we can reassure, please. Sorry, guys.
Time to make a meme about this.
Let's hope they don't come running through the door.
I think I'm in combat.
Yeah.
Oh,
they reset.
Nope.
They did not reset.
Oh my god, finally.
They did.
Yeah, they did.
Nice.
Finally.
Nice. Good first attempt, guys.
Yeah.
Well, that was
As I
nice.
said, I think we should do just run up to them, tanks meet their targets, and drag them out to their corners.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we have done the initial sacrifices required. Let's do this.
Yeah.
That's how this
Don't
works,
stand
though.
in that scene. Come on, dude. Are you kidding me, bro? What?
Crypto, is your tanking gear also red?
Yeah.
I got a repair button on me.
How long are they
Already?
there?
How? We've
Yes,
died
died
like
and
3 or
died.
4 times. Shit. Okay. Yeah. Let's get it up when everyone is rest then. I guess. Would have loved to wait for it, but how many do we have with us?
I have one.
Any others?
I don't have any today, no.
Oh shit. Oh, that's not good. Okay, then we'll do a break at some point and get more.
The memes have started.
Oh yeah, that's fast.
We can rest you, Prigla.
That's a Jesus Christ. Thoran, are you even focusing or are you just making memes?
I was outside. I had all the time in the world.
Wasn't even inside when people died and still got rest last. What the fuck?
We're having fun.
Oh, Scratter, that's
Yeah, I ran in.
Tanks in the front, I'm coming around with some greater fire protection potions from the guild bank. Pop them now, even in these tries, because without them, we might not get to see much of the fight, so yeah. So...
Oh, who pulled again?
Alright.
One out.
Blaine.
Blaine is so dead.
Just move far away from the door. Apparently they reset when they go far out enough.
Get the fuck off, boys. Run. Okay, we're good.
So, 2 wipes.
Your farming wipes.
I love that Shadow is lying in the middle of that spot.
Yeah, in the middle of the void zone.
Yeah. He got crucified.
Try standing in.
He's meditating.
Does it hurt?
It does a shit ton of damage.
Try it.
No, don't
think
pull
I'm
it.
fine.
Let's just stack on Kuja, everybody, because this is apparently a safe spot. So everybody on X.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Everyone into the dark thing on the ground, please.
Oh, wow.
Ouch.
Yeah, so
Okay,
when you're close to Blamo, you need to be very mindful of your feet. Because as soon as that thing spawns, you need to move as soon as possible.
That
because
hurt.
it will
Sure,
absolutely kill
He
you.
doesn't have that much health, but still it hurt.
Okay, so I take Thane, Kuja, you take High Lord.
Looks like it's up for quite some time too.
Yeah, they last quite a while.
Very good. Dr. Heal, are you ready?
I'm getting almost a minute on it, if I'm estimating it right.
Yeah, and they will spawn every 10 seconds, I think, or something like this.
That's fun.
Also, tanks, if your taunt resists, just use challenging shout right away.
And then taunt again. Need the threat.
Yeah,
Once you
and
have it up.
every time Mark goes out, it will also half your threat. It shouldn't.
only for front
It
tanks,
shouldn't
wouldn't.
really matter, but
You won't get fire damage.
Yeah, it's only for front tanks.
We're popping Net Pagel's trinket on pull, right?
no. You pop the trinket. So you taunt normally, and if the taunt fails, you pop the trinket, and then you pop your last stand. Or
Yeah, but listen,
AoE.
you don't need to do a trinket in the beginning at all. People just need to not DPS while you move it. That's the only thing. Then you pop it as soon as you take over in boss, and you should have it up pretty much always.
It's still a pretty good idea to taunt it right in the beginning, because you need to move it to your corner in 20 seconds. Otherwise, it's not
but
going
if
to be
people
pretty.
don't DPS, it really shouldn't be an issue. I mean, I mean, you can taunt, but just don't use real, because then the timings will be fucked. I think. But we'll see.
Yeah, it was just to get maximum usage out of it.
And
We're gonna pop it every time we have it. And
with the trinket.
just don't pop it on pull. Let's see.
Alright.
Okay, do we want to give it a try?
Yep. Yeah, let's do
a ready track.
Track.
Red track.
Okay.
Correct.
Shut up. Okay.
Crypto is not repair bot.
Oh, repair bot, please.
And probably behind us, not in front of us.
So close. Don't mind. Everyone repair, please.
This is gonna be funny.
Crypto is AFK, so that's good.
I think he was not ready.
Are we
All
ready?
right. Let's give it a try.
Let's give it a try, yeah.
Well.
Okay.
Well. I mean, the first part is easy for me. I'm just gonna run in straight up to the stairs.
Full timer.
Yeah. For me, it's fine, but it's the first.
Remember to
No,
heal.
no, no. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, just remember to heal while moving. It's gonna be difficult, but yeah, be careful with LS and everything.
Taking Thane.
We're running in like this.
Resist.
Okay, pick up, boys. Counter.
Running in like this.
Stack on Guap if you're in Thane. Stack on Guap.
I do. No, we
Yeah,
don't.
stack on Guap, else I can just get insta-clipped.
Okay.
Jesus. Okay.
That's far away, by the way.
Stack more. You're not stacked.
First mark.
Go on Skull.
Meteor just went out. Next meteor soon.
Good. It has one mark.
Second mark.
Second mark. Damn, okay, this is... Oh.
Okay, off tanks get ready. Not yet, but when the third marks apply, I'll call it out.
Third mark now.
Okay, tanks move in.
Oh,
Don't
Kuja
move out
dead.
yet, don't
Kuja
move
dead.
out yet.
Kuja dead.
Kuja dead. Let's see me. Did get it.
Need a shit ton of fire resistance for this guy.
Have it for now.
Stack on Thorin. No, Jante, sorry. Stack on Jante. Stack on Jante.
3 marks.
Also healers, I mean still a gap from Dr. Heal. Go in there. Get in there.
Fifth mark coming up now. Not yet, Guap. Is it now?
I have 4 stacks though. Should I have that?
No, I'm coming. Let me see how...
But Jante is... Yeah, Jante doesn't have anything to replace with.
Yeah,
okay. We gotta run here, right? There's no way.
No, we can't rest. It needs to be run.
Kuja, I think you should not be on this guy.
I don't think so as well. I don't know. It's more the fire damage. I think we just need more fire resistance. I need more fire resistance as well.
It's. I mean, you go normally 200 for this guy in progression, but if you're a warrior, I doubt you'll need as much.
Okay.
I think we should swap again, Kuja, and I think most likely you should be second actually, and not first, because then we'll have 3 warriors tanking him at least for the longest while.
But you all need fire resistance gear then.
Everyone on that front should have fire resistance.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone will tank it eventually.
Yeah, exactly.
But you shouldn't need fire resistance. I mean, it does damage, sure, yes, but you shouldn't
the same amount as his attack.
Yeah, but you shouldn't need like if you go with you need really good fire resistance gear in that case.
That hurts.
Yeah, Onyxia Cloak would be good if you have the 15 fire resistance buff on it. Yeah, other than that, maybe you wanna go to Wrath for the 10 fire resistance, but yeah.
Right. Fun first try. So how did you think we did? Wow. This is gonna take a time for us, I think. And not only we have to...
Yeah, we could try to kill Thane fast strategy.
I mean, not only do we have to actually kill this boss one time, like the first time, we have to be consistent as well.
What would be different then? All the DPS go for Thane?
Yes, you never move away from Thane. You basically, all DPS just go on Thane immediately, and you try to kill him before he kills you with his AoE.
What would I have
Someone
the
is
shadow
killing the
protection potions on everyone?
Yes, you need
Yeah,
to use.
we will do that, but not right now. We'll just get the rhythm down and the coordination and such down. When we have that down, we'll go over to use all consumables.
Yeah, healers and tanks do the same thing.
But we need a proper rotation to do a proper rotation and see some progression before we do that. There's no reason to burn shit ton of expensive pots on that before we got it down.
And the reason you might wonder why we don't do that is because they shield wall at 50 and 20%, which gives them an effective health pool that is far larger than what they actually have. Otherwise, it would be quite trivial to do 500,000 damage in a little under a minute.
What's the duration of their shield wall?
I think it's 20 seconds.
15 seconds.
15.
I think.
Okay.
I can't remember. I think it's 15.
Yeah, but they do it twice anyway, so you need to pump a lot in order to do the 500,000. Like, I mean, it goes to 250,000, and then it's the damage is reduced by a lot.
I think it's 75%.
Yeah, it should be.
Because it wasn't difficult enough. Why do they have to have
The weak aura that was
well?
just shared, does that just put a number up?
I think so. I only just got it, but I think it just keeps a counter to how many marks went out.
Yeah, so the shield wall, you're correct, Dante, in that it lasts 20 seconds. The shield wall goes out at 50% and 20% health. Yeah, so, I mean, you could try to nuke, but I honestly think you need to be a bit more sweaty and have full will buffs to make that strategy work.
Okay, but let's try with Thorin going in first then. I'll
Guys, you
swap
need
him
to run.
So I'm on Thane then.
No, you and me just swap position basically. So you start with pulling him down. I'll wait and relieve you.
Yeah, but it was Thane that you had, right?
No, I had Mograine.
Mograine, sorry, Mograine. Sure.
Repair again, guys. The bot is still up.
Yeah, good call. Where is it?
Just move away from it. It's in the middle.
I'll do a Songflower.
Come
Who
on,
is
move,
it that
boys.
grieves it? Where is it? Oh, there it is.
It's Skull.
Oh.
Healers
The heal.
Healers will keep rotating on Guap and Kuja still, right? So even though you guys switched, we'll have to move with... So I was in group with Guap, so I'm moving with him, right?
No. You have keep the same positions as you had before. So
Yeah. It's only Kuja and Thorin switching, I guess.
Okay, sure.
So if you heal Kuja now, you heal Thorin now first. But then
Okay,
you
cool.
still go... You rotate clockwise the same way.
Sure.
Also,
Mark Thorin
I
instead of
found out that you need to be quite close to the bosses. Otherwise you get clipped with the mark of the other ones as well. I accidentally got clipped by the celiac mark when I was at Blamo. So don't be stupid and try to do like me and move quicker between the mobs, the bosses than what
You have perfect gear for it though, Kuja. Like, it doesn't get better than that.
I have 199.
Summon Dilly and Blaine.
Can you ping the corner that I'm going to on the map?
They're right around the corner. I don't think it's necessary.
Oh.
Let's, guys, we don't want to wait for, just in general, it might not be in your hands, but if you die, run in, get to the position, then you can take a piss or whatever, because we want to get this shit started and get as many tries as we can.
I didn't get a resist on my first taunt, so that's good.
Rest here and he's
See if I can do better this time.
Okay, everybody stack on cross. Dr. Frank Saber.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Also, when you get to the safe spot, use bandages and stuff. This is a very long fight, and all healer mana is needed for keeping tanks alive and healing the raid, of course, too. But please be very mindful that it's a very long fight.
Today is all about practice, guys. I mean, if we get close and shit, we'll flask up or do the appropriate, but until then, we'll just learn. Blaine Dilliger, if you're here.
Yeah.
Okay, Thorin, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, pull timer going out.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stack on co-op.
Come on, hit me. Damn you.
Feature going out soon.
Don't know exactly how far back I need to be, but let's see here. Yeah, this mark took a big chunk of health from me.
Thorin, remember to disarm right away when you engage.
Yeah.
True, did it now.
Second mark.
Okay, off tanks, get ready.
Oh, what? The hell? Oh, yeah, I did not.
Need to watch out here.
Third mark now.
Nedvi. Okay. Can't run out too early, Blaine. You need to follow the group.
I'm going to die. Thorin dead.
What happened?
Fourth mark.
Yeah, I think tanks should move faster to change.
Can't move faster, pretty much. You need to move when the third mark goes out, but listen, if you're on Thane first, you move out with the tank. Don't move out before.
6th mark coming up soon.
5th mark, right?
6.
Okay, sorry.
Now 6.
Okay, moving in.
Jesus Christ.
Where is tank?
One tank is dead.
We don't have a tank.
No, 2 tanks dead.
7 mark
Don't.
now.
Oh my god. We're dead.
Did I move in too far? Was it difficult to heal?
I don't know. If healers could reach you.
No, you stood at the same place Kucha did the last try, so it wasn't your fault.
We wanted in as far as possible, so we have the safe spot is even more safe.
The weak OR linked works pretty great.
The goal of all is that nobody get more than 2.
3 stacks should be. You could technically reach 4 if you need to wait for Meteor before running out from Thane.
Okay.
5 is fine if you have Shadow Protection, I guess, but...
yeah, the 5th one does 5,000 damage. It will pretty much kill everyone unless you pop a Greater Shadow to help you soak it.
But I mean, isn't it going to be impossible not to get 4 stacks? Because I mean,
yes and no.
I mean, when I get the 3rd stack, then Kuja starts running, and it definitely takes more than 6 seconds for him to get to me. Then it's gonna
it's 12 seconds.
Yeah. But he takes 6 seconds to run to me. Then I have to take 6 seconds to run out.
Maybe.
I think.
That's what I mean. The timing.
Yeah, probably you can take a fourth, but
as a tank, it's not too bad taking a fourth. To be honest.
Yeah, I'm just saying that it's difficult not to get 4.
Yeah, it is. I mean, and you should expect to get 4 at times. So
We engage now.
Well, what's going on?
I think someone's trying to rest.
I guess it was an anchor or something.
Oh, since we're outside, should we just go by and summon? Never mind.
We'll do another try.
Basically as difficult as I imagine it. So 96% 2 times. That's good. This is...
Yeah, especially if you're on Thane, you need to run with the tank. This is vital for your own survival and everyone else's.
But if you get hit by a 4th mark, followed by a meteor and a 4th mark, that doesn't. It sounds like we're doing something incorrect then.
You can, like, if you're DPS, you can just run straight away when you get the 3rd mark, unless you are on Thane.
Yeah, on every boss except Thane, you can just run out on free. Like that's why you need to kill Thane quick, because he does the most raid damage.
Yeah, but Thane is the only one you run with the tank. So the rest of them you can just leave when you have 3 marks, then you just rotate back.
But we are getting killed because the tank dies.
I know. But that doesn't mean there can't be multiple problems at hand. Kuja, your side, can you maybe try popping Stone Shield this time just to see if it makes a difference?
Yeah.
Because Thane doesn't hurt for shit. It's only really Mograine. For you, Thorin, just keep shield block up at all times and disarm him. I disarm either. I probably disarm just on pull. Gives a shit ton of threat and makes it easier for the healers when you're moving him in the beginning.
Yeah, you want to use the most damage abilities on Thane. He should be the one that goes down first.
Yeah, but watch threat, because full mitigation gear and a trinket sort of slot dedicated to Nat Pagels gives far less output. But I'll try to do a will tank him this time. I think Thane is easy to do so.
So are we gonna hammer him now, or did we change strat?
No.
No.
Keep doing it, but you should do it when you have your cooldowns available. You shouldn't use them on High Lord. You should use them on Thane.
Right, stack up on X again.
I'm not there yet. I'm almost there.
I know.
Give health stones to Kujampe and Thorin.
Didn't use it. Didn't really feel like that would have made a single bit of difference, to be honest, but whatever. I'll remember to use it this time.
See, now we practiced this, right? You go to one horseman, you go back to the safe zone, you go to the other horseman, you go back to the safe zone.
Yeah.
You never go between 2 horsemen, unless you're doing some crazy strat, which we're not doing.
Crazy strats.
That was what I was doing. I just want to be sure.
It's called hard mode.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen videos of people going from Thane to High Lord and then they go to the safe zone. But that requires you to kill Thane before you run out of groups, because then you're locked. You have to stand 2 times in the safe zone.
Well, I'll pop a stone shield.
Down.
I should pop a
Okay.
Fortress as well.
Stack up, guys, at Moon.
Yeah, let's try to keep the tanks alive this time, especially on Mokrane's side. So really focus on them. He hurts like a motherfucker. He is the only one of them that really hurts. So make sure to keep Kuja and Thorin alive for this, cause yeah, it's rough.
Yeah, I mean, he does a whole bunch of smaller damages, but then he does the Righteous Fire, which is like 2,000 damage. Not exactly how often he does that, but...
Remember, shield block should always be on cooldown. Also, demo shout him. We need all the mitigation we can get, and stone shield, please, because yeah, we wanna last a bit longer so we can actually get a feel for the boss, please.
Ready?
Thing.
Yeah. Tanks get ready to pull.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And now... Get you over here. Can I even... Ah, screw it.
Stack up.
Meteor in 5. Holy Wrath in 5.
Lane, stand on me. Yeah, I can do it with this guy easy, so just hammer him complete with all you got.
Thorin up, guys.
Yeah, that hurts so much.
It's 2 max now.
3rd max soon.
I'm taking a bunch of damage, so let's make sure that...
3rd max going out now.
Down.
Tanks move.
Moving in.
I fucked up.
Resist.
Okay, move with Guap if you're in my...
AoE taunted Thorin, just run.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, you healer. Never mind.
Okay, I got him.
First aid melee, also range for that matter.
I'm up at 5 stacks now.
We need callouts. Mandino?
We have 5 marks now, 6 marks now.
I have 3 sacks, someone needs to take over.
How many do you have, Thorin?
I have 5 running
5? How can you have 5?
Resist. Taunt resist.
Okay, I'm picking it up. Picking up.
Thorin dead. We didn't stack properly, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, you have to wait for the meteor to run in.
Well, that sucked.
8 mark, soon 9.
No thanks on Thane.
9th mark coming out now.
Okay, need someone to take over soon. I'm on 3 now. Move in. Second tank, Jante.
Yeah, Thorin is dead.
I'm dead as well.
Ah, shit.
Okay, so that meteor gotta...
Okay, but this is the fight, guys. So when we get these 2 guys in the front down, then we're pretty set. I mean, the rest of it is pretty easy. It's just don't fuck up, basically.
Yeah, those thought.
Whereas this has a lot of RNG and shit to it as well.
Taunt resists are a bitch. Well,
Dagger Rogues, you want to put on swords for this guy, so we can move it into the corner. I think we want to get it as far in there as possible.
Jesus Christ, you hit me for 4k with the...
Yeah, I die from Mark 4 every time.
No, it was Mark, never mind. And on top the fire.
I mean, so I don't know how we're gonna deal with that, because, I mean, Mark 4 hits even before we managed to switch.
But did you have the shadow protection on?
But you can't do shadow protection potion for every 4th mark on thing.
You gotta have it popped before.
Yeah, pre-pop and then do one more, then you should have him
we're doing
more or
dry
less
runs,
down.
right?
Yeah, we're still doing dry runs, don't worry.
Just pre-pop it before engaging, so that you can pop it again after the 4th mark.
Yeah, but it will be consumed more or less entirely on the first 3 marks.
That's true, but it's the only way to beat it.
Yeah, probably.
You only pre-pot if you start on Thane. That's the problem, right?
Yeah, it will be totally consumed otherwise.
I also
And
noticed that some was not the max range on the boss up in the right corner.
Yeah.
It need to be in max range there.
But the 4th mark will kill any DPS without the pre-popped shadow protection potion.
Should be 2,500 damage.
The 4th mark?
The 4th, yes. First is 0, then it's 250, then it's 1,000 something, then it's 2,500. 5th one is 5,000.
I'm getting like to 200 health or 300 health, I think, with the popped shadow protection potion at 4th mark.
Okay. That sounds a bit strange. Are you getting any heals?
Probably not, but I'm not sure. But
Then that also sounds like a problem. Like the DPS obviously needs healing as well.
they're very busy healing the tank, so maybe it's the reason.
Most of my mana. Yeah, most of my mana and healing went to the tanks, and they needed it.
Try to throw some downranked renews or something on the DPS. Like, they don't take a lot of damage, so as long as you have some sort of healing over time taking, like rank 3 renew or something, should be more than enough. I tried to throw some renews at the DPS while running away from the boss at the very least.
How many healers are on the 2 tanks in the back? Because I don't think we take a lot of damage.
No, but we can't. We can't do anything else because we still have marks. Technically, we could rotate between 3, like the tanks do. But there's always going to be 3 healers in every spot. Otherwise, it's going to be more than 4, or it's going to be 4 or 2 otherwise.
Yeah, okay, so...
Okay, because the DPS are dying when they're in.
Yeah, let them meet
It's not because they don't get healed when they're out or something.
Looked at that.
I don't have much problem as a DPS. I can just bandage in the safe zone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you're taking damage, it's probably splash damage or the mark.
Yeah, I mean, it's always going to be the mark that does the most damage, but you the meteor should get soaked, so I mean, it should do like some 20% of your health or something. But then, of course, if you get hit by mark number 4 at the same time, you're probably going to die. It's going to hit for... going to be like total 4,000 damage. But the healer should try to top you off. I mean, the damage doesn't start to ramp until the 3rd mark, really. The marks before that doesn't really do all that much damage.
Yeah. One thing I was thinking about, do we really need to stick... my group is standing in the middle until the 2nd rotation. Why don't we just go on Mograine right away? Or is it because of the rotation in on...
you always... since you always need to be grouped up on top of Thane.
Yeah, okay. So we're basically just saving ourselves for soaking the meteor.
Yes, you're saving yourself to be on top of the tank to soak, yes.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, when I go in on Thane, I need to be...
There might be a problem in one of the DPS groups if there are too few.
Obviously, you get clapped by the meteor.
Yeah, but I'm meaning, so we have... if we have a problem right now where the meteor is not getting soaked too much, and healers should also soak. It's very important. We really need to split the damage, so healers should also run in and stand on top of the tank.
So it's basically Thane that's killing us right now.
I think so, yes.
Wait,
or random kills from High Lord.
Remember, guys, you just move with the tank on Thane, and the rest you just move as soon as you get 3 marks. We can't really do much about it. You might need to eat the 4th mark, but that's just the way it is. Things will get way easier with...
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, all the marks are shadow damage.
All the marks are shadow damage,
yeah.
So
we can
Greater
basically...
Shadow will help a lot.
Yeah, precisely.
Yeah, need to make sure that Meteor has just recently been cast. It also can't wait too long, so...
But do we need to make group 5 and 7, or is it probably group 5 run quicker to in first switch, so that we don't die at to the 4th mark?
You should never take a 4th mark from anyone but Thane.
But that's what I'm saying right now, we're dying to Meteor Bus.
You can't change it. You can't change it. There's nothing to do. This is the way to do it. I mean, it's just a matter of people need to not run alone, and they need to pop their consumables when told. We're still doing dry runs, but when we're told to pop consumables, this will make it a whole lot easier. But right now, I don't want everyone to spam their consumables until we actually have tanks surviving. Last time went decent until tanks died. So this time, tanks, I'm sorry, but at least the guys in the front, you guys will have to put up fully this time around, and we'll see how long we can last this time. So I know it sucks, but that's the way it is. Life of a tank.
I kind of messed up on the Meteor. That's why I died. I took a Meteor in the head.
Yeah, you need to wait until your DPS is on top of you.
Yeah, that too.
And you need to like stand at the safe zone, and then you see the mark goes out, and then you can watch DBM for the meteor cooldown. You see the meteor strike down, and then you run in. And as soon as the meteor has hit, you can move out. The DPS can move out as soon as the meteor hit. You don't need to wait for the tank. Like, it's not going to random drop a meteor. As soon as the meteor has struck, you can run out. So perhaps the tank needs to get hit a 4th time, but the DPS should never get hit a 4th time. As soon as the meteor has struck, you should be able to run out. If you're really, really unlucky, you can of course get hit by the 4th mark due to the timing being shit. And that's the only time you need to like preemptively pop a Greater Shadow to keep yourself alive.
Okay, we're good. Anybody needs to tanks? Do we need to wait for your potions to be up again? How is it looking?
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
Okay, I'm okay too. Jante, you good?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try another try. Okay, we're going in. Get ready. Tanks, get ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You come here.
Full damage on Thane. Full damage on Thane. Blaine, please stack up, dude. Same goes for you, Medina. Just stack up. No reason to stand there.
Yep, I'm not getting hit.
I don't care if you're getting hit. You can you need you to soak.
I am soaking there.
Nope.
If he's taking damage, he's soaking.
Heal Thorn.
Marks.
Move in. Thanks.
Resist again, Jesus.
You have it though.
Okay, move with the tank. Move with the tank. Study Chris. Yeah. The next time, focus up, guys. Come on. This is how we die. Now everyone heal if you're in the middle. Heal yourself. Right.
Disarm
now.
him, guys.
Heal
Disarm
yourself,
Mograne.
everyone. Good job.
6 mark coming up.
Consort, disarm Mograne. Disarm him, guys.
6
How's
mark
stacks looking on tanks?
now.
I'm got 3 now.
Going in
3
on
now.
LT.
Go up, get in.
All the way in.
Got him. Move.
Corn has it.
Something fucked up with Silic. Having Silic stacks.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't. Heals on Guap.
Ready to blow here.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it up, but it keeps running to healers.
Kale, get on us. Get on top of us.
9 mark now.
Yeah, we lost Lady B.
Cowslow, disarm.
Coming in.
Disarm.
Got him.
Go out with me.
Guap dead.
Yeah, there's a lot of healers dead.
Yep, that doesn't look good. Oh well. You get here.
Didn't mark now.
Yeah, I think something happened with Blamo. Someone did not get hit by the mark or something like this, because the threat was not reset on someone.
I think the tanks are swapping too slow sometimes. The moment the mark hits, we need to go, right?
What happened this time was that Crypto died before I got a taunt hit off. So it just started running after the healers.
Ah, okay.
I like this still says
I don't know.
96. I guess
it's a minor
96.
thing or some stuff. Like I noticed that the moment the third mark hits, usually like all the times the tanks don't move immediately, and it seems like it takes so long for the tank to get there.
Okay, listen, I have the fix. I have the
just-
fix. I have the fix. Okay? Okay, all tanks listen. This is really easy actually. I can't believe I didn't think of this earlier. So what you do is, if you Fury Prospect and you don't have Tactical Mastery, then you just stand in the middle. In Berserker stance, when it's your time to take over, Blood Rage, Intercept, Defensive stance, and Taunt. They should halve the time it takes for you to get there. So this is what everyone should do, including Kuja. You can you charge in combat?
I'm sprinting and charging. I can always charge.
Yeah, that's fine. So everyone else, you need to, you just need to intercept in. And if we intercept in, we shouldn't get the 4 stacks if we do it immediately. So, yeah.
Then I get
We are a serious raiding guild, by the way.
On
Tell me, Medved, did you use the fireword on the first fireball?
Every time.
Are you lying to me?
Didn't I do...
Why would I lie to you, Sinner?
Did I not do a...
I mean, I thought about intercepting a while ago, but on Tane doesn't it not matter?
think
Because
I
if charge
didn't
in, and then the DPS has to run it.
Disarm this
Can't they just get
time.
Meteor
No, I
and die?
probably forgot about that.
Yeah, if Meteor is off cooldown before the tanks or the DPS gets there, yes.
12 seconds cooldown on Meteor, right?
Yeah, yeah. It will probably be off CD right when you get in there, unless you have just waited for it to go off, of course.
I think the Meteor side still needs to, the Meteor boss, you still need to take it slow and do the right thing instead of just charging in without the DPS.
I mean, it's fine for the tank because I just intercept into the other group.
Well, oh yeah, like, I think the tank can do it, but the DPSers need to wait until the other DPS group gets in and then you swap.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. You hit the nail. So, if you're DPS and the Thane group from the second group that moves in, the group that moves in with Jante, then you just run as a unit without Jante because he'll need to intercept in. The DPS group that is with that would be me. You guys will only leave once the other DPS group is getting into position. Okay?
But it's really dangerous because that forces them to stand in there with you, and then they might get 4th marked as well.
Yeah, true.
Everything is dictated by the Meteor cooldown. So once the Meteor fell, we can leave.
Yes. As long as the rest of the other group replaces you before the Meteor comes off cooldown.
Shall we just try the kill Thane strategy once?
Yeah, and this is why you do the kill Thane quick strategy, because Thane is such a motherfucker.
But Thane strategy only really works if you have world buffs, though.
No, from what I read, it doesn't really. Like, he's at half health now, and it's only one group working on him, and we haven't done a full rotation.
But there's 2 shield walls, right?
2 shield
Yeah,
walls.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you're not gonna punch through a 40-second 75 degrees damage. There's no way this raid force can do it without world buffs. No way. We can try, so you can see there's absolutely no way. But trust
Well,
me, guys.
if he gets into execute range fast enough, who knows?
But
he popped shield wall at execute range.
You can't kill. We can't do 500 damage when we only have 4 marks to do it. It's not doable.
No, but you need to start DPS right away. Like, you have the first 20 seconds, and then you have the minute or so until you reach the 5th mark.
Precast then? Yes.
This is what we train for.
Yeah, not precast.
Let's just see how far we can get him.
Yeah, I mean, it is the cheese strat to do it. Fucking salad bakers did the Thane and the Mograine at the same time.
Jesus.
Sure. That's one way to do it.
Might be worth to try it. Try to like see how it is in case we have world buff when we get there next week.
Yeah, it's. I mean, so the thing with this strategy is that we will most likely go to a 5th mark, and if we want to survive, then we need to. Like, if it's close to a kill, you need to pop a Greater Shadow. Because the healers will probably rotate as before. Or they will rotate as before. We will probably change it so that there are more healers than in the Thane corner.
Let's try it then.
Then we should also change where we pull from. So we pull into the Thane corner, and then everyone else just buggers off to their own corners. Because we need to start DPS like right away.
Yeah.
And taunts just continuously rolling, like taunt, AoE taunt, mocking blow, taunt, to keep him locked in
5,
place.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Already with the new strats.
Just another question here. Why, if I go on Mograine, why do I have to return to the safe zone before I go to Thane?
Because you need to have cleared your Thane marks so you can soak for the tank.
No, I mean the Mograine marks and the Thane marks, they're unrelated, right?
Yes, but if you go to Thane, you need to move out of Thane, and then the tank needs to move into Thane, and there's no DPSers to stand on top of him, which makes the tank gets one shot. If you're one rogue that does it, it doesn't really matter, but if everyone does it, it fucks up, so...
Just cloak or shadows, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wish for that one, yeah.
So drink up and eat up. Did I pop that one? Not now.
That's pretty simple, Cowslaw, because we're doing a dry run. This is just for the experience. Whenever we have a chance to actually kill the boss, we'll make sure to consume everyone up. But there's no way in hell we're gonna put out 8 flasks when we can't even do the fight properly. So if we don't get him down today, next week we'll go in and we'll just go with flask from the get-go and full consumes on every try. And today is just about learning it.
So are we gonna try the fuck-up tactic? Thane? Or are we still trying to get the mechanics down?
I mean, to me it doesn't really matter. If Guapa wants us to do one thing or another, we'll do it.
I don't really care either way, but to me it's gonna be lost time because I really doubt we can do it. And then we need to restructure stuff as well in terms of groups. But let's do one more try as is. Then we'll have a 7-minute break. Tanks need to go back to Orgrimmar, get summoned back. You need to pick up Mark of the Dawn. Yeah, we'll get another repair bot and such, and then we'll continue. So that's the way we're gonna do it for now. Then after the break, maybe.
I don't think the Mark of the Dawn is available in Orgrimmar.
It is.
It is.
It is.
Oh,
It is.
But isn't it available in Under City too? I mean, then we can just fly back while the break is on.
We have summoning also outside.
Yeah, true.
Okay, let's do one more try. Tanks
Okay,
will consume.
so DPS should probably move into the corner where Dilligath and Volby is. Because if we're going for the kill feign fast strategy, then we're going for that. Or are we not going for it?
No, we are not.
Not going for it now.
Okay, we're not going for it. Okay.
After break, maybe, because we need to restructure groups
Avaria,
and such.
Shirley, Dr. Heal, are you here?
Sure.
Everyone looks here.
Thorin?
Yeah.
Wait, Thorin?
Yeah,
Okay.
thanks. Thanks, get ready.
Let's do it!
Live.
Hey!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get away. Oh, screw it. That's not good. That's not good. Get out. Run. The mark.
On top of Gop.
Go, thank you.
Full damage here. Full damage.
Someone didn't move on the move.
Second.
Mark. What else?
Okay, media in 4 seconds. You can interrupt. You can sprint in Dante when the 3rd mark hits.
No.
Ah, never mind. Yeah, go.
Future coming. We have him.
Got him.
Out. Gonna get a 3rd mark. Unavoidable. Go.
Going up. Need the communication.
Yeah, he's coming back.
Oh.
Well, what happened? What is going on?
I'm gonna have 3 marks very soon, Guap. Get ready.
Get one
Moving
mark
in,
now.
but I'm
No.
gonna die.
Okay, moving in. Meteor coming, so chill a little bit.
Crypto is dead on our side.
There we go.
Next time, bring more friends.
Oof.
Jant is dead.
Oh, come on.
I don't know what happened there. The wife might quit for some reason.
Yeah, the marks wipes friends.
Oh, people are basically dead. That is not working. Oh, I should have the back of it, shouldn't I have it? My bad. Well, this is fun. Ow. Well, the other mark is gone.
I don't know what I mean.
This is obviously a fail, but oh, Guapa did. I got it. It's fine. Oh, what? Got it. I got it.
Okay.
Come on.
Get in position. Stand when you're right outside the boss. You can go AFK. I'll do a break timer there. Yeah. Tanks. All off tanks go to Orgrimmar, Undercity, wherever. Get new Mark of the Dawn. Refresh your protection potions if you need to. Stone shields or whatever.
Don't really have any more than these. That's fine.
That's including tanks in the back?
Yeah.
Alright.
Guys, someone need a tank in Skolo, so I'm just gonna head out.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
It was nice though.
Easy mode, right?
It's one of your friends you need to get revered, right? So you can get him into the guild, and he's in greens, but he's a really good...
Well, everyone has to do their part in the battle against the undead.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And remember, guys, don't get too disencouraged. This is the second hardest boss in here. If we get this guy down, and usually how it goes is when you've killed him once or twice,
So Glut is the hardest then?
Saffron is the hardest.
Saffron, but I mean, this might be even harder than Saffron if you have like good frost resistance gear. Then you could argue this is harder.
Well, it's a pretty hard mechanics. It just basically boils down to just keep trying and learning the routine and all the rotations.
Pretty much.
I mean, Lothar is clearly the hardest because we fight with boxed. So
Lothar is just so finicky. You can get ended by a crit or a crush.
It will help when I get more mitigation gear on that guy, for sure.
you need to get more tanky. What do you mean?
Yes. I'm somewhat of a tank myself. Also, Kuja this time around, I think we should switch. I'm not even sure you should ever be on that guy, because if you can't disarm, it's just too likely you'll get one-shotted.
So I'm just gonna put.
It took my former guild 91 tries to kill Archimond
Just gonna put
in Mount
this up.
Hyja.
We're on a break right now, so let's chill out for a while, and I will be right back.
Switch it over. To be honest, Kuja, I don't think you should be tanking Smoke Rain
There we go.
when you can't disarm him.
We are back. Back. I have my little buff here. Pick up some new of those.
Thank God.
Ooh, sorry. Also pick up some weird stuff in my throat. That's good. Oh, water will take care of that. I hope.
Did all the tanks get summoned now? Anyone still in the city?
We're full raid group, so we should be fine.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, if the best guild in the world did it in 10 tries, then we have a few tries to do. Which is nice, I guess. Yes, I've said before, Naxxramas is basically
also when we do this with full consumables, the meteor thing will not do as much damage because we will pre-pop a fire.
Yeah, Naxxramas is like the first
Also, the fourth mark does 3,000 damage.
You really need to
it's
focus the
3,000,
entire time.
Yep.
You can't slack off at
I died
because
I had like 2,900.
Which is very, very
I said that
annoying.
I'm still good.
Because that means that you can't
then,
just chill.
then it's good to know. If you're under 3,000 health and you need to take a 4th mark, you need to pop a potion. Or heal yourself somehow, like a tuber or something.
Well, I expect to be here for quite some time, I think.
So if we want to try to melt Thane, we should do 2 DPS groups, right?
No, 1. There's only 1. Like, everyone goes on Thane immediately. Sug him immediately.
But we're not gonna kill him before 4 stacks, though.
No, but there's no point in splitting the damage.
No, but then you can have one group stay out, one group. I mean, I see.
No, because then someone will get one shot by the meteor anyway. The entire point is that everyone goes Thane, and you just murder him.
I see. But I highly doubt we can murder him in 12 seconds, though.
No, it's not. You have 20 seconds in the beginning, where... So the problem is gonna be threat.
Oh my god.
You need to do like taunt, AoE taunt, mocking blow, taunt, and then just make sure that you can unload damage on him.
Okay, let's try one try like that. I should be able to keep grid.
Yeah, I mean, you have 20 seconds in the beginning, so damage needs to start like immediately. As soon as the pull goes, everyone just go ape. And then it needs to... there's 12 seconds, so then you have something like 1 minute to do all the damage needed. It's 40 of those seconds are gonna be under shield wall, so the damage needs to be very high.
So if we...
Then we should also optimize the groups.
If we ignore the shield wall, we're gonna have to deal 8,300 DPS. That is rough. Then you have the obvious shield wall.
So should I change around the groups?
Yeah, or 1.
If there are any melee DPS that are right now without a shaman, yes, there's group 7.
56
should be with Colby.
Do you have Pomulus with you?
Yes.
No, but Kuja shouldn't do it because you have taunt, AoE taunt, mocking blow, taunt.
I've been using double poison and or sharpening stones the entire raid because I thought I would never get a shaman.
But the healer still rotates to...
Yes, so shamans go into the corner and then they drop the totems needed in the corner. And then the healers need to rotate as usual. Perhaps there can be 4 at no, but then it's on. That's probably fine. If whoever is number 1 or number 3 on no, it's not number 2 on Celiac goes High Lord first, and then they move straight over on number 2 instead.
The first kill goes to me.
Yeah, let's try it. Pop shadow protection potions, boys.
Use fire as well.
Oops.
It will be
let's
split
give it all.
like a ton, so yeah. I mean, never hurts, I guess.
Well, never mind then.
If you don't have a Greatest Shadow, I have 30 on me.
I came prepared.
Guess I could have picked up some.
So what are you popping? Fire, shadow, both?
A shadow should be enough.
Scared, but no.
And then you need to have a second shadow ready for the 5th mark.
The actual defensive, abilities of defense and dodge, etc., etc.
And then healers will need to heal a shit ton. Everyone needs to be topped off.
Okay, just a small request. Can we do a range group on it so the hunter can not whistle around?
I think you should be able to soak it a little bit further if you are in a range group. It's still probably better to be close to have as many people around you as possible.
Well, of course I'm not going to be max range, but I don't know what the split rate is something.
Yeah, and if we want to kill Thane quick, we need to pop all consumables. There's no way to make it without consumables.
Let's do it.
Sure. I need like...
But we're not changing anything with the tanks, right?
No, it's the same strategy, except that every single DPS goes on Thane. And then I guess Bolby stays on the melee side as well. And then, except when he gets to 2, he moves across the safe zone to the Celiac instead.
Or something. This is Mission Impossible. Quite literally.
So, an orc walks into a bar with a parrot on his shoulder. The bartender says, "Hey,
stag up."
Get that." The parrot says, "Duratar, they got them all over the place."
Oh, Guap just went offline. We need to wait.
It is possible to get over where Bobby is at. Should everyone? One by one, maybe?
Yeah, I guess people would stack up there.
Got offline, but
Just
it's also
jump
sobering
and
up.
hug the wall.
Hug the wall.
I'm going out and see you
Okay,
guys.
I'm having some connection issues at the moment, which is quite unfortunate.
You can just walk there once the boss fight starts because
Hello?
the tank needs to drag.
Oh,
we can hear you.
We can hear you. Saw your DC as well.
Let's hope this fucking internet holds. Having really bad connection at the moment. Anyways, let's give it a shot.
DPS are moving into the left corner.
Jesus. There we go.
Who was Moon? I think I took Mark from somebody.
Yeah, it was me. I'll put it back.
Right. So all DPS on Thane. Let's see if he drops quickly.
Okay.
He's not even a 506.
Let's crush these dudes.
So it's way more. He actually has less DPS. Wouldn't it be better to take him down?
And Guapa, try to pull it a little bit from the side. Just make sure that everyone is aware that you're, because DPS needs to start, like we're talking seconds here. Like you can't start DPS. You need to like taunt and drag it. DPS needs to start before it reaches the corner. Like you need to go super hard on it.
Is everybody here and ready? Yeah, good.
You need to hit it like a truck.
Use holy waters, use sappers. Use several.
You need all consumables. Ideally, you want world
Okay,
buffs, of course.
Let's get ready, boys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go, damage, go.
Sunders, guys, get the Sunders up.
Still horses in the raid.
Ooh, what them up? Pick them up, get them away.
You grab.
I didn't get any combat risk.
Combat risk, combat risk, Dante.
I don't know
Look,
where you are.
he's melting.
Ow. That hurt.
You need to stack up on Guap.
Okay, every warrior, as soon as he enters execute range, death with recklessness.
On my way, Thomas.
Silic mark.
Got him.
That's it. Good.
Fourth mark soon.
Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. So much.
Where are you, Dante?
I'm already rest.
Okay.
Well, how are we doing here? Oh, he's actually going down. Oh, well, that's nice.
Okay. Now, Jante, go in and tank the shadow. Spirit.
I need someone to take over from me. I have 3 stacks.
Guess I'll try, but I'll probably die.
4 stacks.
Do you? Yeah, you do.
Whoa!
Yeah, when he dies, you still need to go to the safe zone because
the spirit does.
Yeah, the spirit still casts the marks.
Oh, I thought I was in the safe zone.
Yeah, no, you need to be like on top of the stairs.
For some reason, I
But
thought
you got
the
him down,
spirit
right?
was actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
Soon 3 stacks.
I have
3 stacks now.
Anyone? Janti is still Janti alive?
No.
Thorin, I'm.
Janti is alive, but I'm dead. Oh.
Jesus, that does so much
I
damage.
I can go in. No, okay. No.
Yeah, take it
Okay.
over from Janti. Take it over from Janti.
No. Go back. Jante don't have 3 stacks.
He has 4.
How did he get 4 so fast?
Yeah.
Probably got clipped by the safe zone, or.
Yeah, I got reapplied as well.
Like on top of the platform is not the safe zone. On by the stairs is the safe zone is supposed to be.
Yeah, but it's because the bosses have moved a bit back and forth.
Shoot.
Okay, but I guess this strat works.
Surprisingly, it does. We can burn through the shield walls.
3 stacks now.
I have 6 stacks. I can't move in.
It's a wipe.
Crypto. I'm dead.
Well, that
Did you
worked.
guys use reckless and stuff?
X in the chat if you're a warrior and you use recklessness.
I mean, the warriors are probably tanking.
Yeah, most of them.
And I think we could actually start damage a little bit sooner.
Yeah, for sure.
I think a lot of people died there because they got a 6th mark when we were going out.
Jante, you need to be a bit faster when moving in to pick up Thane. At least this time around. The other times have been all good, but
Yeah, we need to remember that once he goes down, he still marks. So it's just moving out as fast as possible.
Yeah, the meteor doesn't go out any longer, but the marks always go out.
try the same strategy. So everyone full consumes.
Okay.
This time, we hope for. I mean, we got 4 or 5 stacks when moving out of. I think we got the 5th stack, which was the issue. So basically, what you can't do, Jante, is you can move in if the boss is at like 5% and it's or 10% even. You can just move in there, taunt, and take it over from me. And just keep it chain taunted.
Pop your potions while you're running.
Because the DPS will, you will 100% die if you take the 5th one. At least if you're clothy, probably rogues too. Fully world buffs, most classes should be able to survive it, but yeah, we don't have full world buffs, so.
Yeah, so I just got a question. If you're a healer and one of them is dead, you go to the safe spot when it's not your turn. So basically, the times you would otherwise have spent on a boss, you'll stand in a safe zone, regen mana, try to top off people with bandages, or just use efficient heals, but try to just regen mana. So you should know like what marks where you should be. Every 12 mark you should have completed a rotation.
Just a question. If we're doing this strat, right, we kill the first boss. Do we need to wait 3 marks in the middle if we're healed
No,
up? Okay.
no. As soon as Thane is dead, you can go wherever you want, because there's no more soak mechanics. You can just go wherever you want. Just move out every 3 marks or 2 marks if you feel uncomfortable. You never need to stay in any longer. If you feel like you're gonna die, you move back to the safe zone. Like after Thane is dead, you can be as lazy as you want to and as safe as you want to. Only healers and tanks need to do their rotation. No, Prugla, you don't really need to do it. I mean, use it as an emergency in case you're getting high stacks. So if it takes a while for your off tank to come in and taunt it off you. But no need to pre-pot it. Like there's still 3 healers there that are gonna have something to do.
What does work of him do? Work of the other guy? I probably didn't even get a mark.
Well, I think he went down rather easily.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's with world buffs, it's quite trivial, but you don't really need the world buffs. But it's the fact that you need to move out before the mark hits you, otherwise you insta die.
One boss kill.
Yeah, I noticed. I thought I was safe, but apparently I was a little too close last time.
Well, it's interesting though. We got one boss down. That's something. The raid was, not entirely dead until the mark came up. And righteous fire, righteous fire, righteous fire, righteous fire, righteous fire, righteous fire, etc., etc., etc.
That's a good one. And the very next day you wipe them away.
It is in death that we are truly tested.
Yeah. It's a song. It's a true song.
Give me a stone. Give me a stone.
Yeah, to be honest, if we were have gotten more DPS would have been alive, we could have probably killed Mograine and actually gotten a kill out of that.
I need 40 seconds.
Oh, sorry, Morin already got it. Oh well. 12.25 out of 15. Yes.
Please change in our recruitment message to 12.25 progression.
I mean, getting a Thane down is like almost half the fight, I'd say.
Oh, even
I mean,
more.
I mean, he's the hardest one. The other ones are just single target damage. Then you check your marks and don't stand in stupid shit.
Yeah, but still, there are 4 of them.
Yeah. All horse persons are equal, but some are more equal than others.
Yeah, if we're counting the horses as well, we're actually 12.125.
But didn't we kill the horse as well?
I mean, that's so strange, right? You kill the guy on the horse, and the horse decides to become a spirit too.
Yeah. Could not go on without this love.
Exactly.
Or maybe they're part of each other.
Maybe they're Kentars.
Yeah.
Just the weird kind.
Okay, are we... Shanti went online.
Can I actually...
I'm here. I just accidentally pulled the 50 minutes but
okay.
I have a question. Can I... If I rotate fast, can I have like 3 different marks on me? There's no issue with it, right?
You can have 3 different ones. You can have four different ones, actually. I mean, but you don't really want to.
Sorry, I'm back.
Okay, DPS gets back into the corner. And tanks, please be aware this time that we're pulling more from the side, so you also need to be pulling from the side.
It's baby in the corner.
There's no horse, there's just a dude in a suit.
2 dudes.
Yeah, 2 dudes in a suit.
But no homo, though.
It shouldn't be like 3 dudes, like one on top.
Make the parts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly. There's no horse. It's two dudes in a suit, and then there's 1 dude on top.
Wonder who gets to play the ass in that setup.
Okay. Thorin, you here? Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, it's because you marked X, dude. That's why I've always thought you were never ready. Because it looks like, you know, the X you get when you do a ready check. Oh my god.
But we can also drop a fire resistance totems in the right corner, because you can move the right corner as well and have it pre-dropped.
Yeah. Okay,
we
good?
need a fire resistance totem over there.
Okay, I don't see anyone right now, so... should be
wait.
Dvorak that runs over there and drops, right?
Yeah, then we should have Thorin here.
Yeah.
Ogmore doesn't need... Crypto
Yeah, that
doesn't
looks
need
good.
either.
So if Diligav precast one over there, we should be...
Pericles doesn't need either. And Pryde doesn't need either.
If an officer dies early, can they please rotate me over into group 2? No, sorry, not group 2, group 1. When I'm tanking, I'll call it out. Okay, ready?
So,
Can we have a skull on Guap?
Why don't you just replace yourself with Cowslaw?
Yeah, rotating groups in the combat is a chance that the UAV will fuck for the healers and you want to get it to receive heals.
True.
Yeah, LVY I think has that problem.
Okay.
I put you in group 1 now. Come on.
So now you all tanks have fire resistance now.
4,
Yeah,
3,
seems good.
2,
Okay.
1.
Let's go.
Damage, go. Need to start DPS immediately.
Careful, crit. That doesn't matter.
Stack, guys. You need to stack more.
Go away, can you do a fairy fire,
that
please?
hurts. Jesus.
Yep.
Just
2 stacks on Thorin.
Thump a little bit. Oh, you It's the
3 stacks.
Essential. Ow, ow.
Resist. AoE taunted. AoE taunted.
Okay, come in, Thorin. Jancy, pick it up.
I'm not
Resist again, and I have it popped. Jesus Christ.
Jancy, pick it up.
Let's get it down.
Okay, good.
Try to spread out on Celiac. You're getting
Thorin is
shanked.
gonna have issues. I'm getting 3 fucking resist. Jesus Christ.
I have 5 stacks now.
It doesn't matter. We're all dead.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, he died. And when does this hurt?
Coming in, Kuja.
When does this hurt? I mean, we're sort of fine. Right? Or are the other tanks looking? I think they're looking.
Ouch.
It's chilling here. Well, this is a fun boss fight.
Coming in.
Okay.
3 stacks. Yeah.
See us there. We're doing fine, I think. Oh, we're not doing more damage though. And my stacks are up.
Forgive me.
Oh,
What's going
Who's
on?
this to me?
Mr. Celiac was in the safe spot.
what the hell is happening?
Now we're dead.
No, I shouldn't have that. Oh, got a whole bunch
So
of
okay,
orcs.
what went wrong there is DPS. You can't stay in there for the 5th mark. There's just no way. So when it hits 4, you
What are
need
they
to
doing?
just run out. If you haven't killed him, we just haven't killed him. We'll just finish him off after. It's fine. But if you all die, there's no chance we're gonna do it. So move out on 4 marks.
But how do we handle the meteor then? That's my question.
Yeah, it's the same kind
It's
of
a very
damage.
good question.
That's
I
a very
guess
good question.
Healers and tank can try to soak it.
I guess a tank with if healers stack up and a tank last stand, then that means healers need to pre-pot fire protection if you haven't done so already, especially ones that start in that corner.
Who's next?
You're not gonna like this, but you can survive 5 marks with 2 Greater Shadow protection
Oh, you
potions.
didn't use the second Greater Shadow?
Then
Everyone has to use it.
Yes.
Everyone has used it.
Okay, then we'll just do that. Then
Yeah, that's why we pre-pot 1. So you pre-pot 1 to soak damage during it. And so healers can actually keep you alive. And then before the 5th mark hits, you need to pop a Greater Shadow. And then you should be able to survive with minimal health.
okay, so this time, guys, you'll pre-pot as soon as you walk into the instance, and as soon as I say the word, you all pre-pop. So find a nice key binding for your shadow protection potions, because you're gonna use it a lot, and yeah. That's it. If we double pot it, because I was afraid that the double pot wouldn't even save us, because then we kind of fucked with this strategy.
No, you need to be like topped off.
Of course, but ideally you should be able to eat it the first 3 marks with your first one, and then you should be able to.
If you have max health, and then you have a 3,000 additional health, you should probably be able to survive a mark.
I survived the 4th mark and then pre-potted.
Yeah, it's fine. I survived, so it's doable.
Yeah, so you took the 4th mark, you drank a potion, and then then you survived the 5th one as well.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
With not much health, but I did survive.
No, but you're also a magus, so it kind of makes sense.
Kale, did you die?
I died. But he got
got
clapped
enemy.
because of threat, not
Okay,
because
fine, I
of
didn't have to talk that much.
the mark.
And also, I see on Celiac we're getting the chains into the healer group, so we're standing too close.
Or yeah, too close. Either
Or at least it went to one of the healers. Maybe he cast it on the healer. Maybe that was the issue.
No, we
But
always cast this on the tank.
Okay, because it bounced to one of the healers.
No, it's
Yeah.
casting.
At the pool, I have gotten it almost every time.
Yeah, because I think it goes. Yeah, because I think it goes to anyone in range of him.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so it doesn't always go in the tank.
But it doesn't chain if you stand.
Yeah, of course you can't stand close to each other.
Yeah, but it's not that far range.
No, it's like a Thun.
It's like 10 yards.
Yeah, I think it's 10 yards exactly. So, I mean, you just don't create a bridge. I think even if it bounces once or twice, it doesn't kill you outright. It's
no. When he was running around, we actually got 3 chain before he got into position, and it didn't do that much damage.
Yeah,
it's unnecessary damage.
I think it doubles every time, and it starts really low. It's just that once it starts one-shotting, everyone dies.
Yeah, but even if it doesn't
especially if it changes,
necessary waste of mana.
Yeah, but especially if when we get to DPS and Celiac, you need to be very careful when running in, so you don't create this bridge of people to chain it back to the safe spot.
I forgot about the ocean. Oops. Yeah, about that.
Yeah, but this should be doable now, as we're all double potting it. If anyone needs shadow protection, I also have tons on me.
So group, but
Same.
You don't always do the
pre-pot fire as well. Healers that
boss.
are in the just healers that are gonna be around the meteor, just to be safe.
Do it for the passes.
Also, please double pot the shadow protection. I'll be next to furious if somebody does, because then that just
it will be very obvious if you didn't, because you will die.
That's true.
You might die anyway, but we will know for sure that if you die.
Yeah, thank God for logs. Okay, let's get buffed up. Get ready for round 17 or something.
Shadow, if you need it, just trade me.
Yeah, alright, when I get there.
And also, I think DPS can start a little bit faster. Like you can, you can go immediately.
Pre-casting.
I'm just gonna follow the tank in then.
If you're melee, you can probably follow the tank in. Yes. If you're a caster, you want to be in the corner so you don't have to move. And for the meteor.
You know, I'm a little bit scared to go him.
Shouldn't go. Just look at the threat meter.
yeah, but when you're running, it's more volatile.
It is for sure.
And I mean, dying contra going 5 seconds later is a huge DPS loss.
Yeah, but you should.
But the problem is that you only have a few seconds. Like, if you can get him down 3 seconds faster, that will probably save you from eating an additional mark. Or it might save you.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
It's just a very fine balance. That was my point.
I think that
because Guapa should do the Shane taunt thing on him with mocking blow and
should
taunt.
have a shadow protect.
There's still gonna be times where I can't. But threat is not really an issue. I fucked up last time. That's why King Kale died. But should be fine. Instant disarm does so much threat.
Does it help if we have somebody taunted, like a taunt lab overlap it?
We don't have any more tanks to go by. Like, we need all the damage we can. You shouldn't tank him in DPS gear.
No, but we have a tank raiding in, right?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
It's just a suggestion. I don't know if it's a good idea.
I mean, I could start in as long as he dies.
Do you, Frank Zapper, do you know if you can actually resist the marks?
I think shadow resistance reduces the damage.
It only reduces damage.
Every bit counts.
Does it? Can you resist the damage?
Resist all other shadow damage, so why not the marks?
Yeah, I mean it's like Loatheb. You can't resist those either. I mean, it doesn't.
I
bother.
don't think you can resist or mitigate.
I think you can resist the void zones, but nothing else.
No. It's always round number in my logs. So there's no partial resists or full resists.
I guess it doesn't matter then.
Yeah, that's from what I understood is that you can't resist it.
Should we try, as Bolby pointed out, having Pryle and Pericles for 2 marks on Thane, and then have them move middle?
Yeah, that works as well. Yes.
Okay, so Pericles, Pryle, you start. Don't use Death Wish or any fancy stuff like that. Just go completely ham for the first 2 marks. Once we hit the second mark, just move to the middle so you're ready to pick up for your tanks. Okay?
Does that mean Fritoliden starts with tanking one of them?
Oh, sorry, I thought... Okay, never mind. Then who starts on... Is it Pryle and Pericles that starts? Or what? Sorry.
Trigel and Ogbol starts.
Okay, then Pericles and Crypto will do it. Pryle, you just keep it as is, but have the 2 guys that are second stay in for Thane for the first 2 marks.
Yeah. When you get the second stack, you move back to the middle and wait for the third. And
so
then you
Crypto and Pericles. DPS, yeah, just for the first 20 seconds. Yeah, you wanna pop. You wanna pop greater. You shouldn't really have to, because you're only gonna take 2 marks. I guess you can't, but yeah, doesn't matter much, to be honest. Okay.
I started a counter. I hope that's fine.
2, 1.
Maybe we do a new one.
Do a new one.
Gosh darn it. Well, it's gonna be fine.
Almost went into cast.
And be ready now, damage. You need to go with Guapa. Let Guapa, of course, go first, but you need to start damage quick.
It's annoying. Oh, got it. Both of them. It's nice. So, try to get that going. So nice.
Stack up.
Thank you, Kuja.
As soon as the shadow protection falls off, pick out another one. So that. We're gonna do that.
Someone still has aggro.
Oh, no, I got it. Get ready for the second pop. Not yet, but soon.
Now it's mark number 4.
3 marks now.
3 marks
now.
Got it. Can't taunt it this one.
Oh my god.
Okay, got it.
Pop now, Shadow.
Pop now.
Also sees to die very
And healers need to heal up.
Run.
Nice. Good job.
Run. Good shit. Keep it up. Okay, how are you looking, Kuja?
2 marks on me.
Damage can immediately go for Mograine.
Yeah, go Mograine.
Yeah.
But get out after 3 stacks.
Nice job, Morin. Let me know.
Okay, 3 stacks.
Coming in.
Call it out when you taunt.
Taunting.
I can't pop a second one. I need to stone shield. Please keep me up.
Heal Guap. Good job. Get them Sunders up, guys. I don't want to see you 2 Sunder shit.
I have 5 on Kuja. Jesus.
Okay, 2 marks. Jante, get ready.
Melee, go to Blemo, but be very careful with the void zones. And
that. Another.
Jante, you pick up.
Be very careful. Range, be very careful when going to Celiac.
Be faster than this. I have 4 marks already before you here.
Taunted parry. Good.
Off tanks call out if you're in low. Thorn takes the next one.
Yeah, Thorn takes next.
2 on me.
Remember to disarm. Okay, Thorin, you wanna go in and then intercept him when you're halfway there. Berserker Rage, then taunt. Okay.
3 marks.
Let's go.
Remember your trinket.
Full
everyone.
focus, guys, and this is a kill. Full focus.
Got it.
Good job, Jante, move back.
Call out.
Thorin, stone shield. Need to stone shield.
I've used the pot.
Okay, never mind. Go for it.
I'm going in as next.
Yeah, Kuja take next. Next warrior that is hitting Mograine, I want you to disarm.
Crypto's dead.
Guapa or Janti can go.
I'll do it. Which side is Crypto on?
Blomex.
I got it, Thorin. Move out.
Okay. You got 3 stacks. I'm moving in, Pryle. I'm moving in.
I need heals on Kuja. Kuja dead.
I can.
Got it.
Take it away from the other. No, Thorin, move out.
Heal Thorin.
No, Thorin's gonna die. You need someone to take it up. Into the corner, guys. Taunt it into the corner.
Rudy can come take him.
Orbo taking more grain.
Okay, heals on Alpha. Keep up, pull up. It's gonna take a lot of damage.
My marks over
here.
Thorin is going.
I've got 6 marks.
I got 3 marks. I need someone else on Blomé. Nice French.
7 marks now.
Shut up.
I need someone to take Mograine.
Someone take Blemic.
I can't. I got 6 marks.
But don't not of Blemic, right? What?
I can go in from Black.
Okay,
I can come take.
Take it.
Yeah, someone needs to take Mograine. I'm dying.
Yeah, I can take him, but I need someone. Come on. Move out of Void Zone.
Dead.
Someone pick it up. I don't care if you're droid. Just pick it up and move it.
Thorin has 7 stacks, though he's gonna die.
8 now.
Yeah, 8.
I'll shield wall just for now.
Yeah, it's fine. Just taunt it up, healer. Good job. I'll move in now. Pick it off. Heal some guap.
Rudy going down. Rudy dead. Zelig 3.
Marks on Yanti.
Zelig going for northwest corner.
Yak is loose.
That's annoying.
Okay, Mograine almost dead.
There's no DPS on it either.
Oh, that hurt.
I'll just DPS, it's fine.
Or undead.
Yeah, that is.
Okay, nice attempt though, boys.
That was really good though. But yeah,
Jante, you need to be faster in, and you do realize you can take different marks, right? So you can easily take Blomé. Okay, good.
But I didn't know that the second guy on Blomé was dead.
Ah, okay, yeah. Nevertheless, good attempt, boys. Was it Crypto that died?
Kuja.
Crypto and then me.
I think Kuja died, or yeah, Crypto died and Kuja died.
Yeah.
Well, that was a really good attempt, actually.
It really was.
That felt great.
Very close, guys. I mean,
we found the
as soon
stats
as
we're gonna use.
Yeah, for sure. As soon as we get Mograine down, it's pretty much a kill unless we have 5 people left or something. So it was really close.
Crypto died because the chain from the boss, too many melee, I guess, was on the boss, and so it chained to the tank.
Melees?
Should be no melee on Celiac, and heal. I think we need to do a better job of healing. We need to do a better job as healers on Celiac. I actually got hit and it chained to 3 other people. I was too close. I didn't think it was that big, but it was. So that was my bad. But we need to be more respectful of the Holy Wrath.
Okay, whoever was the melee going in on that guy that killed Crypto, please don't ever.
No, but he probably got hit on his way out.
Ah, okay, yeah, that might be it. Yeah, that might be it. I hope that's it, because I really don't hope any melee is still going for that boss. I mean, they should never.
It's suicide to go for him, so.
Yeah, no. We need to be more careful as healers on that one. Like when you rotate, you should make sure that you're never too close. And when we want to rotate out, so from the boss, we shouldn't have to run through other healers as well. So you should try to position yourself on the shimmy down but not be on the wall where the tank runs. Because if I am first out and I have to run through 2 other people, it's not good.
But nevertheless, good attempt, boys. This boss is definitely within our reach next try, so focus and we can get him down. The big thing is here, do the double shadow protection potions, and we're good. I was also a really good DPS on Thane this time around compared to the 2 other times. I think the melee group moving with me was a good call.
We have a wreck now.
Yeah, but wreck doesn't help much, unfortunately, on this one.
Yeah, also headstones might be good for melee, since they're using a second potion to block the shadow damage. They can't use health
Yeah.
and go in DPS right away.
Yeah, I don't think we have shards for
no.
For the
We
stones.
have 13 shards total, so we can just give those out now, since it's probably going to be the last attempt anyway, right?
Yeah, last attempt. So just make use of it. But bear in mind, guys, that next time we're coming in here, we know what to do. We have the strategy down. We got all that ready. I mean, last try might as well have been a kill. We got really unfortunate that the tanks got clapped. And that's just the way it is sometimes. But if they hadn't died, we would have gotten them for sure. So fear not, we're really close. Even though if you haven't killed this boss before, it might look like we're really far off. But trust me, we're not. We're actually really close to doing this. So yeah, I'm positive about this. I think I was afraid that we would have 40 people running in circles screaming Mark 1, Mark 1. I don't know. So yeah, we'll be fine. Just give it some more time. If we not get it down by this attempt, then we'll
and also
get it
buffing shadow resistance is very good because you can resist the void zones.
It reduced a lot of damage from the marks as well.
It does not.
No, it can't resist damage.
The damage is fixed on the marks.
Yeah, they're physical category, which means it's 100% damage dealt.
But
always.
For example, shouldn't the mark 6 do 6,000 damage?
No, it's calculated. I mean, the first one is 0, the second one is 215.
It's not 50. Like it doesn't do double damage and stuff. Yes. It's
no. But
me
reading here, mark does damage as 0, 250, 1,000, 3,000, 5,000, 6,000, and so on.
Yes.
That's what I'm reading. But when I took a 6 mark when we were wiping, and I took only 5,400 damage.
That is mark specific.
It can't be because of resistance.
Oh, did I?
It's something else. Either you absorbed some damage, or you reduced it by probably you reduced it 10% by defensive stance.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
that's
5-4.
Everybody go and repair, please.
Ooh, more. If it's
Do we
one
have
more
people
attempt.
with red gear?
Yes, you know.
Yeah.
Did someone try to trade me something?
Let's fucking do this.
Yeah, let's get him down. We can do this for sure. Warlocks get the last hillstones traded out.
Just trade us, please.
Maureen, where are you?
Oh, just trade the melee, please, because it's just you guys you can do a group each or whatever.
But rogues use tea instead and not stone.
Oh, they share? I didn't know that.
At least for the first boss. I mean, it's fine to have it for later. But,
let's do that one. Let's do Spirit of the Sun.
Also give it to the tanks in the back, maybe, so they have.
Should I have?
And the tubers are really good too if you have them.
Yeah.
Should we have the tanks call out in case they die? And which their target was next?
They did, but please, you're correct, and they should call out their target. That would be nice. So if you die, just write which target is fucked, basically. Also, if we get to a point where Thane is dead and one of the off-tank dies, we can easily afford one tank to go there and be backup for that tank that has died. if that happens, ideally that should be Kuja going there, but we might change it during the fight. But Kuja, you up for that if it happens, because you can't disarm, and I think it's much more valuable to have you on those guys than on.
Yeah, the backside ones.
Yeah. So if someone dies after Thane, then you could just go there. Okay. Let's give it our all, guys. Let's give him down today. That would be amazing.
Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
How many combat risks are ready? I got one.
I got also one.
They should all be available.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. If like, since this is the last attempt, like if there is a good opportunity to use it, just use it.
Yeah. Cool. Tanks, healers, prior.
Especially on tanks, yes.
Well, I mean, this did 9,000. Now I hate.
Yeah, Lille, can you save yours for a tank, and then the rest can just be popped off on whatever dies.
I mean, all healers and tanks, really, since you can taunt these fuckers.
Okay. Pericles needs shadow protection. Crypto need. No, sorry, you guys are tanking. It's my mistake. Never mind. All right, we're good.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we're good.
Let's freaking do this.
Again, full ham warriors. Unless you're tanking, then you save for shield wall. But if you're not tanking and you have wreck,
Can we hold for 30 seconds?
Sure.
Yeah, I drank a potion by accident.
2, 1.
Do not continue. Turn back while there's still time.
Oh fuck! I thought they charged us. My God.
Yeah, mini heart attack. I felt that too.
Next time I chug a bottle, I'm also gonna say I drank it by accident. The whiskey bottle is all of a sudden gone. Yeah, accident. Takes 2 minutes.
Okay, we ready? 10 seconds, boys. Focus up. Last attempt. We can do this.
Let us do this indeed. I'm actually going to do that one as well.
3, 2, 1.
Right. Let's do this. Got the assist. We got the shield slam in. That in, got everything in, nice. Got the stone shield. And we're good. Nice.
Are you moving it?
Let's get a whole bunch of stuff on him as well.
Is it the positioning a bit fucked? Isn't it to the center?
Just careful, Giant, don't get to rather stay a bit too close to the other guy.
Let's go full ham. I have taunt rotation up, so you can go completely crazy.
3 stacks.
Moving in.
I'm moving in.
Got it.
See if I can. Nope.
Okay, you got it.
That one.
Pop.
How's how we're looking? It's going down, and only 1 dead.
DPS go for more grain.
I have 2 stacks.
Okay, everyone, heal. However you
Margaret,
make.
please step from the wall so tanks can move in.
Grab, get ready.
No.
No. Swap me. Need to be stay alert on these marks, guys.
Okay, coming in.
Should I help on another boss for now?
Yeah,
No,
you
no.
can. Okay.
No. We don't have anyone dead.
It's just I can't go in no more green yet. So.
No. You wait. Just
I'll
wait.
chill.
Try to combat res King Kill when you can.
I can't. No mana.
Don't run away. Don't run away.
Don't run back.
You have aggro. At least pay enough attention.
No, Janty. Good job.
Yeah, I'm on the way.
Remember to drop turn.
Kausler. Move back.
You need to pay attention, Kausler. Can't do it twice, man. Come on.
Is he healer or something? I think we were lower.
Fuck.
Okay, I'm good now.
He has Giant Junior as well.
There's no reason. Yeah.
Prior
Borg
on
dead,
Kincaid
Borg
or
dead.
Mundino rest.
Okay.
Okay, I'll
Where
go.
were you?
Okay, you
It's
go.
gonna be,
You go.
Okay, I'm getting a rest.
Okay.
Priority dead as well.
Kuja, I think you need to. No, we
I'm
got
here.
Thorin. We got Thorin. It's
Alright,
fine.
Thorin,
Thorin,
go
move in.
Kuja has it.
Full focus, guys. Come
Oh
on.
shit, Prulle got it.
You need to
Kuja
stay
has
there.
it.
I got it.
Kuja has it.
Yeah, I have it.
Good. Keep Jante alive. Good job.
I think you need to pull it further back, Coach.
If you have 4 marks, you need to move. You need to move.
I have 3 marks. Can someone take Blimo over for me?
I can do it, Kuja, but then you have to tank Mogring.
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine.
It's running. Why is it running?
Taunt it.
Medvi got it.
Medvi, come on. I got it, Kuja. I got it. You need to move.
Prulle is free.
You need to move too.
Thorin has 3 marks.
Use your combat resins if you have them.
Ilson, go up.
Do you want Prulle to take Mograine?
No, I'm taking Mograine.
I need someone to take Celiac.
Take Celiac,
Prulle coming.
Yeah.
Thorin dead.
At 4
Be
stacks,
careful.
I need someone to take Lemay.
Why is there no damage on Celiac? Why is ranged on Blimo?
Anyone taken? Okay, good.
Thorin needs a combat rest.
Yeah, I can't do it. I need someone to take over from Mograine.
Come on.
Yeah, I'll just heal up and I'm on my way.
Okay, and then I'll combat rest you, Thorin.
Oh, I got a Void Stone and died.
Watch out in safe spot.
Mograine is so weak, guys. I have 3 stacks though. I'm gonna die if someone doesn't take over here.
Guys, you can't stand so close to each other. Range 10 on Celiac. Jesus Christ.
I'm coming, Kuja. I'm coming.
Yeah, I'm gonna die. I need big heals
I
if
got
I'm gonna
got
survive
it,
this.
got it.
3 stack on Celiac.
Okay. Can we get some DPS in on Mograine?
Oh, it's loose. Somebody needs to take it.
Jesus. It's going
I
so
can't.
well.
I have
No DPS in on Mograine.
Going so well.
Jancy
5
has
on
it.
Celiac.
Jesus.
Jancy was.
Dead. Celiac free. Celiac free.
I'm getting it.
So sad.
He heals some guap. Big heals some guap. Okay, good. Yeah, I have
still
3
down.
stacks. He either needs to die right now or I'm dead. Okay, good. Kill him.
Mograine goes down.
Heal some guap. I'm gonna take the 5th one in a second. Okay.
Okay. Clear comes now. Spirit, how many do you have?
No.
Ah,
It's fine.
It's too many.
Okay, I'll take Blumé. Heal some guap.
Guys, I have 2 stack on Celiac. I
Heal
need
to
someone to take over soon.
I got it. Good job.
Okay, good.
Celiac
just
is
keep
There's only
alive.
3 tanks left alive.
We got spewed. We got spewed. It's fine.
We did. Blumé is free as well. Very close though, guys. Very close.
Fuck me.
Oh well. Yeah, that was good though.
It's really fun though.
That was a really
It's a
nice
great
attempt.
fight.
Really nice
Yeah,
attempt.
really good attempt, guys. Don't be too disencouraged that we didn't get him down. We'll definitely get him down next week. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, I mean, we can do the nuke tame fast strategy without even without world buffs. So it works fine.
Yeah.
But we really shouldn't be dying after Thane is dead.
No, that's also my concern.
We don't have a clear plan for that. We know what to do up until Thane dies, but then DPS just randomly goes around.
I mean, you kill Thane, you go on Mograine. When you reach 3 stacks on Mograine, you just move out. Move to the safe spot, maybe stop, bandage yourself. Then melee goes on Blimo, and range, make sure that you go in on Celiac. But if you see there's a lot of people in Celiac, you don't go in, because you need to be 10 yards away from each other. Like I saw there was like 4 or 5 casters just line up right where the wall is, where the tank needs to run to get in. And if that were to be hit by the Holy Wrath, you all would have died.
Yeah, and they also need to make sure that there's room for the healers to get in there.
Yes.
Anyways, guys, good attempts. A shame about Lothar, but we'll get him next week with world buffs. Yeah, I'll have to look through the logs to really see what went wrong there, but I'm not really sure. sometimes you just get unlucky, as Dante said, too many crushing blows and such, and before we really have all the mitigation gear and such, it's a bit rough. But whatever, guys, we did really good on Horsemen. I think you could all be really proud of yourself. Every guild on this server have wiped many of times on this shit. So we're already really close to a
We
kill.
almost
It's really
got
good.
them on 5 attempts, so...
Yeah. I mean, we did really well. So don't be discouraged.
That is about where I'm gonna leave things off. So yeah, Four Horsemen. Not as horrible as I imagined. And with the next raid, I will be... there'll be a high chance that I actually get 4. I think. I might be blocked from getting more pieces. We'll see. If I can get 4 pieces, I'll be happy. On the other hand, I don't have the arcade bars just now, so we'll sort of see what happens with that. But for now, this has been Goldsmith Gaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.